Did he?
Yeah.
Was there a video?
Yeah, there's a video. He shared it.
He posted it. Yeah.
And he sold it like a champ.
What's up, everybody? Live. We're live. It's NiceGuyAndy podcast, and you know what we do. We watch wrestling. It's Wednesday night, and, you know, AEW hasn't started yet, but it's 8 o'clock. I don't know why. But we got special guest Tyler Logan in here today, and we'll say hi to Sean Johns. What's up, Sean Johns?
Hey guys, how we doing tonight?
And on my left over there with the stupid sparkly jacket on is fucking Johnny Lee. What's up, Johnny Lee?
What's up? What's up? Don't make me smack you with a duck.
Yeah. Pull out his duck and smack you with it.
And we are joined tonight by a very special guest, Brother Tyler Logan.
What's up, guys?
A very badass Tyler Logan.
All right. First, we got to pay some bills before we get started officially tonight. Go to collarelbowbrand.com. Use promo code AndyTan at checkout. First, we got to pay some bills before we get started. Wish you'd quit doing that.
Yeah, no, right.
And we have our, good Lord. There we go. Okay, there we go. Trying to get things going. Go to collarelbowbrand.com. Use promo code AndyTan at checkout. Save 10% off your entire order. Also go to prowrestlingtees.com/NiceGuyAndy podcast in your save and buy a t-shirt or three.
Yeah.
Or four.
Or 4, 5,
They-
6,
they
7.
make very nice Christmas gifts, and in a closer to Christmas, I'll probably lower the price a little bit, but on
especially mine.
yeah,
Always have nice stuff, though.
yeah, we
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Johnny, go ahead.
You see this belt right here? Let me move this duck of mine. You see this belt?
Be
You see
whipping
that
his
belt
duck
right
out.
there? I'm telling y'all guys, you want a good belt like this, or a belt that's already existing? Look no further than the man from Pakistan himself, Muhammad Jafar. He'll get you a good deal. Just hit up Andy, and he'll talk to Muhammad Jafar for you. And I'll tell you guys, you will be appreciative of what you get.
That's true.
So AEW start looks like John Moxley came out. Looks like he's pissed, like
He
normal.
wants MJF right now.
Usually,
Well,
always pissed anyway.
I don't know if he stays pissed.
If he starts bleeding,
I don't
that's his
think he'll
go-to.
bleed cutting a promo, but you never know. With
I
Moxley.
mean, Ric Flair's bled for lesser.
I know. Ric Flair was in the middle of a conversation with somebody. Hey, what's that? Ric Flair asked him, hey, what's that movie where Wesley Snipes kills vampires? Somebody said Blade. They look up and Ric Flair's bleeding all over his face. It's like, Jesus, Rick, I meant the name of the movie. No, that's a joke.
So, Tyler,
There you go, Johnny. You should start off.
let me ask you this.
What's that?
What made you want to get into the wrestling business?
Buddy? Just all kinds of reasons, really. Just growing up, watching it, falling in love with it, like guys like Owen Hart, Stone Cold, Jeff Hardy, guys like that. And then, you know, same kind of guys that does the same thing that I do. You know, every Saturday night in the Armory somewhere, there's a guy by the name of Wright. He's the one that really got me into wanting to be a wrestler. Just going and watching him every Saturday always pushed me a little bit as a kid to want to do it.
Who was it?
His name's Wright. Riot.
Riot.
Yep,
Yeah.
right.
Is that the one you was talking about that passed away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about him.
He wrestled for a company that I watched when I was a kid. It's EICW. Is ran by Mike Murphy's dad, Reed Murphy.
Okay.
And
We know Mike.
yeah.
Yes, we do.
I'd go there every Saturday. No matter where they was at, I would always go and watch him and Mike Murphy because that's who they'd be battling all the time. And they just have some pretty good matches. So I always tip my hat off to them. And they're always pretty good guys.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing, I'll come in. People leave comments live on Facebook and on YouTube. He'll read those. So I will come in and don't think I'm like interrupting you, but I do read the comments out. Crystal Johns,
What's up,
My
Kirkpatrick?
wife says hi. Kirkpatrick, Scott Diamond said, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening,
Brother Scott,
Diamond.
how are you, sir?
Scott Diamond.
Yeah, what's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Mr.
Another
Diamond?
great guy.
Yeah.
Oh, out comes Hangman Adam Page.
Stay away from them beer bottles.
That's right. You all see
Scott. Good
he
Lord,
proved that
dude.
he was a man. He busted that beer bottle.
Smashed that
over his
damn beer
head.
bottle over his own face. I was like, oh my God. I said, yes, sir. We follow everything you do, and we appreciate you, and we support everything you do, sir.
Like I say,
Good thing
well,
he don't do it on our podcast. We'd have
Yeah,
problems.
no, right? Come over here.
I better shut up.
He can come in here and do it if he
Great, though.
wants. Just don't smash it over me. Just as long as you
Or
smash it over
me.
yourself. One of you guys is fine, but
I volunteer Johnny.
Try it one time,
yeah,
Might
yeah,
not hurt.
it might not hurt. He might but out in the hallway.
Oh,
hallway
snap.
match.
Moxley
hallway
and
match.
Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, what are they?
On a dog.
Yeah,
What
they're
are they
fighting.
pissed about each other? Oh my God.
I guess one of them wants a challenge for the title, so they're just going to fight each other and just say,
I think Moxley told him he couldn't wear tassels anymore, and he's really pissed about that.
oh, definitely.
Stop wearing those rainbow tassels.
They remind me of the Young Bucks so much.
I don't know. I like his gear. I like his whole gimmick.
Oh.
Hangman, yeah.
And
I don't know
that
what it is.
Man, he comes out with some fruity ass shit on sometimes.
does.
You know he does. But
Scott Diamond said, I've had a migraine ever since.
I
That
bet.
sucks.
Oh,
I
man.
can imagine hitting yourself over the head with a
hey,
beer bottle.
hey, Scott,
I
instead
guess it
of
wasn't gimmicked, Scott.
hitting yourself with the bottle, just drink the beer next time, dude. Just drink the beer, man. We love you,
Hey.
Scott Diamond.
Katie Marie, thanks for watching.
Speaking of
That's my
Scott
girlfriend.
Diamond,
Oh, that's your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, hey.
hey,
He's done nothing but speak highly, nicely of you, Katie. I'm just
That's right.
throwing that out there. That's
Yeah.
my
while we're out
babe.
there, he's putting you over.
He
That
really.
ain't what your mama said.
Wow.
Speaking of Scott Diamond, though,
Weren't even 3 minutes into this podcast, and yet you had to
Anyway.
ways.
first time that we saw you this year
Mm-hmm.
was at KPW. I think it was Summer Splash.
Yep.
You were taking on Brandon Doss
Oh,
and
God.
Tyler
Moxley
Santos.
fell.
Tyler Santos. Yep. I remember that.
Oh yeah, it was a 3-way match.
And that's what made us want to get you on
Scott
the
Diamond
show.
said, I got to stop
Because
watching
that-
Piper promos.
Hey, Piper will get you there.
Yeah.
Him and Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, crazy man. Shoo, Scott.
But yeah, KPW Summer Splash.
Mm-hmm.
That made us take notice of you.
That was a
Because-
good match.
Yes,
Yeah,
It was a good match. It was really
Because
good.
it was you, Tyler Santos, that damn suplex. that
Tyler
you hit on
Santos
Tyler
won, didn't he?
Santos.
No.
Tyler, where'd you win?
It's Brandon Doss.
Oh, Brandon Doss won. Okay.
Tyler Santos, but that suplex they hit on Tyler Santos looked great.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
put
You do a
that
great
on my
suplex.
TikTok, and it got lots of views because you see you pick him up, Tyler Santos goes down.
But you know what you missed though?
What's
That
that?
super kick at the end when I just
Oh,
laid him
yeah.
out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Because that was great too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
That
I got
was
to kick
good.
his
Yeah,
face off.
yeah.
And so was Brandon Dawson's that match because he's a big guy, and you guys were smarter than him, but you guys were holding y'all's own against him.
I was trying. I was
Shout out to
trying.
Brandon because he's had some health issues, and we shout out to
That's right.
Brandon. Hope you get better, buddy.
We sure do. But yeah, that was a great match. And at Generation X Pro Wrestling, once again, you proved yourself.
Yeah.
You you got busted open, but you still were standing.
Yeah, that was a brutal match.
That really was.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like
You
that match.
versus Graves.
So you're going to be down there this weekend, right?
I'm hoping so, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Should be.
Bar Brawl. I don't.
I hope
They're
to
not
see
calling
you
it
there.
5. They're calling it.
This
Oh.
is 4.
No,
No, this is 5.
This
this
five?
would be 5,
Yeah.
but they're not
Last
calling
one
it
was
that.
4.
They're saying they're calling it something else, aren't they?
Yeah, they're calling it something else, but it is technically Bar Brawl 5.
Yeah, guys, if y'all are out and love local wrestling, go down to Cynthiana Legends Bar and events, and they're having Bar Brawl, what we call 5 this weekend, this Saturday night. But
And it's going to have a rumble.
they're gonna have a rumble, and it's different because it's in a bar, and there's gonna be
Age 21 and over.
adult
So
shit going
can't-
on in
can't
there,
bring the
man.
kids.
We can drink beer and watch wrestling, and
Damn straight.
Also,
I can say like the FU word every once in a while.
Like you're supposed to.
you're
Yeah,
supposed to.
those guys are great down there to us, guys. They let us come. They let me come down, and they let me
They let us videotape. it.
let me videotape some of
Hey,
the
remember
stuff.
last time they wouldn't start the show till we got there.
Oh, they did. Yeah,
were
they wouldn't
running
shut
a little bit behind.
start the show until we got down there, and those guys are really good to us down there. Shout out to the question marks down there. But
Question marks.
Oh, I'm
That's a
telling you,
good one. I like
Max
it.
Sled was
Yeah.
inside that mask.
Max Sled. We're big Max Sled fans down
think
there.
so.
There's another guy down there, Larry something, but
Larry fucking D.
yeah, but we really Max Sled is our guy.
I'm telling you, he was inside that mask because when he won that
I
match,
think so too.
he was doing
Everybody thought it
Max
was
thing.
everybody thought it was Larry, but it's definitely
It's
Max.
clearly Max.
I'm gonna say it
because-
was Larry.
Yeah, definitely Max.
It's clearly
Some of the
Max.
moves he did was Larry's moves.
Yeah, but he was doing Max's thing.
Just because you do that doesn't mean
You think it was you think it was Larry?
I think it was Larry.
No,
but
there's no
we're not
way.
going to prove it.
no, Larry.
What do
When
you
he
think?
did
Did you
that-
watch it?
When he did that,
They went down to
rolling-
NWA, and one of them, either Larry or Max, was the question mark guy. Like the question mark. There's a-
Yep, the
Gimmick.
question mark number
gimmick.
2.
There's a tag team called the question mark 1 and 2, and he was
Well, they won a tag team. They were a partner. I don't know how to word it.
Well, they wasn't
I
tag
ain't
team.
seen it.
No, that wasn't a thing. But one guy did a move that Larry has been known to do. I haven't seen Max do it, so I'm gonna say it.
I
was
think he
Larry.
did it
Just because you do that doesn't mean
I think
that
they.
it's just Max.
I think he did that to make
Come
sure.
on, John.
I think
Give
he-
them the chant.
But I think he did that to let all the local
What makes you
fans
think it was
know that
Max
he was
because
somebody.
he was doing this.
It was
He's
Max.
getting them to chant question mark. Question
Okay,
mark.
so that makes it Max. So in your biased opinion, that makes it Max.
Well, who else do you think says
Larry
Max?
can do that too.
I
Larry
think
can
it was
do that
Max.
too. Remember, Larry was
I
doing
did
that
too.
too.
I'm telling you.
I think it was
Y'all
Max.
can think it
Hey,
was.
they have a new podcast out today too. I think
Yep,
it came out. So,
Episode 4 of season 2.
yeah, there we go. Episode 4 of
Me,
season
Max,
2.
and the mic.
Everybody-
Now we're done kissing.
If anybody that
Generation
watches
Ness's
our
ass.
skits, this is how Johnny and I are.
You gotta
all
join
the
in,
time.
Logan. Join in with the ass
But
kissing.
not only do they have a great few matches on. Yeah, I saw that, Kirkpatrick. Jerk.
What's he saying?
He said, Sean, I gave Johnny a life so he could slap you on the knee with the duck."
Kirkpatrick's going to be out here tomorrow night.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
You going to slap him with your duck?
I would slap Kirkpatrick.
But when you go down
Let me see your duck.
whoa,
Leroy.
sir, this is a family show.
Stroke the duck.
It's Johnny's duck. You want to hold Johnny's duck?
That's a heavy duck.
Yes, it is.
I said, is that a duck in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me?
John felt that heaviness.
What we do after the show, there's an after party that unlike others. There's karaoke, there's
Bar brawl.
dancing, there's music, there's fun. Just especially at bar brawl, those after parties are to believe.
Yeah.
And
Johnny's a fucking dancing fool.
oh my God, he's a dancing machine.
I've seen the videos.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
dancing
He's
son
got
of a bitch.
moves.
The music basically just fills me
It
up. and I
it,
just,
it moves you, baby.
I didn't even get to check out the after party last time because I had to leave early.
I know.
Uh,
But maybe this time you'll be.
John Gilbert, what's up, man? He said Tyler Logan is the man. John
up, John?
Gilbert.
Heck yeah. I got a picture of you with a belt. You still got that belt?
What belt?
I don't know. It was a American.
Oh no. I lost that back in June, I think. June.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped it to a dude by the name of Tony Correll. I don't know if you heard.
Oh,
of
I
him.
know
yeah.
Tony
Oh, yeah.
Corral.
We know Tony
But
Corral.
now, finally, for some reason, I'm on his side now. of things.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're down there running Triple Crown, 2-man band. Just destroying the whole locker room as
Yeah.
we go.
Y'all have beef with the Marty Clay?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Oh
in here.
man.
He was
He
in
was
here
in
a couple
here. He was
a
mentioning
week
the
ago,
beef.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, Marty Clay. He's
right before
So,
Thanksgiving.
tell us, how did you come to start work for Triple Crown Wrestling?
After I left that last company I told you about, I knew the booker at the time. His name was Jeremy Brake, and we started talking, and he brought me on. And then
Yeah.
I think it was like back in.
How long have you been wrestling?
Technically, I've been wrestling since 2017,
Okay.
but I had a little hiatus there for a little while. I got into some trouble. I had to fix up.
Prison sentence?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I just made some dumb decisions because I met a girl that was doing photography for us, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ran off with her?
no, she wanted she told me one day she's never tried marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
That's right.
But yeah, and then like the commission caught me, and
You think it was a sting operation?
no.
They sent her in there just like, try see him.
Just
That damn
that-
Tim.
We don't like that guy. Get him.
Listen, I did avoid him. Like I went and sat in between everybody so he couldn't get to me.
Yeah.
And he still just parts them like Moses did the Red Sea, and was like, "Come on," and he got me.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was just. I guess I had to go through that to learn.
So
I
you
could-
just kind of like smoked some weed with somebody and you got in trouble?
Yeah, they
Oh,
treated it like
fuck.
I was freaking Escobar.
Oh, man. That's
selling
crazy.
cocaine. That's how they treated me. They kicked me out of the building and everything that night. They was like, either sit in the crowd
Or go home.
And I was like, I'm definitely not going to go out there and sit in the crowd. I
Yeah.
was like, I just did a match with like one of the people I was in a faction with.
Yeah, yeah,
We did a whole skit there and
yeah.
made it to the back. And then that's when he pulled me to the side. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But at that time, you know, I was working my ass off, though. That's when I first started.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a year in, and then I get hit with a 6-month suspension. And dude, it tore
Crazy.
it.
Yeah, but you learned your lesson, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was just a messy time because, like, soon as they took wrestling away from me,
Yeah.
my dad died.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And then
man.
as soon as my dad died, I was going through technically a divorce, too.
Yeah.
So it all hit me at once.
Yeah,
So
so
that-
you was in a long-term relationship and just that split up too.
Yeah, so therefore, and then, like, after I lost all that, that's whenever I was like, well, screw it. Might as well just keep on with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
For a while, which I did. I was making stupid choices.
Yeah, you told us that before the match that you had a problem with drugs.
Yes.
Yeah. Was that during all this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's when it got real bad.
Yeah.
I just grew up around that bad environment, so I feel like it was all
Yeah, well,
inevitable.
it happens.
I can
Yeah.
relate.
Yeah, it happens.
We
Yeah.
can
Like my
all
whole
read,
family.
right?
And you decided to clean yourself up, so
so I can get my wrestling back.
yeah. How long you been
That's
clean?
great.
2 years.
2 years now. Okay.
Awesome.
Sean Johns is
Recovering alcoholic.
Been 7 years now, right?
7+ years.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
7 years,
7
2
years.
months.
So we commend
as
you
of
for that.
tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much for doing that for yourself.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
we
sir.
enjoy your wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be the same if you wasn't around wrestling right now.
I know.
Yeah,
what I
that's
look
cool,
at.
man.
And I'm just
So
trying-
what made you decide they took wrestling away from you? You decided to clean yourself up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, well, that and like I have kids
Uh-huh.
that really need me.
Yeah.
So I try to clean my act up for them so they don't get embarrassed by
Yeah, yeah.
having a piece of crap parent like most kids have
Yeah.
to suffer through. I
That's
just
pretty
don't want my
much
kids-
why.
And wrestling gets
Same-
therapy
same
too,
here.
because
It
when
can.
you're
Exactly.
wrestling, you're not doing anything bad.
And
Yeah.
then also, what I love about wrestling is, like, everybody thinks Tyler Logan is a gimmick. Tyler Logan, for the most part, is a gimmick, but Tyler Logan is my crazy side
Yeah,
that lives
Yeah.
within me. Like, he's legit.
It gives you a
100%
side
real.
when you're frustrated, rough day at your shoot job. I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
You know, dealing with the kids and stuff. You know, all this other mess.
Yeah.
Dealing with other family. You know, maybe driving somewhere and some jackass cut you off in traffic or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
You're like,
I'm,
man, I gotta
I'm
get
off
there.
black strippers for 2 years right now, so I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that.
I remember at the Summer Splash show right before you were wrestling, Brandon Dawson, you and me were pointing at each other and we were saying things. I get what we're saying, but right as you climbed up on there, I do remember saying, "There he is, Tyler Logan, the self-conceited man,"
I know. I was like, I like it. It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
It's a good ring to it.
and it fits too.
So you're in a
because-
faction with Tony Corral down there.
Yeah.
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 That's
It
crazy.
was me, Tony Corral, and Adrian Alexander, and then he went and got freaking stupid and thought that he cares about the fans now. And
Oh,
wants
Adrian does.
yeah, he wants their approval. So
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
fans are like, nope.
Adrian's
it's okay.
he's an awesome wrestler.
He really is when he wants to be.
when he wants to be,
Yeah.
exactly what he said. If he'd ever get his head out of his ass, quit thinking about pleasing everybody else.
Yeah.
Because I learned my lesson with pleasing everybody else. Now look at me, I'm doing fine.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
even understand why he would want to turn to the other side.
Tell him the same thing happened to Johnny.
Yeah, it happened to me too.
Johnny started off here being a good guy, a nice guy, which he is a nice guy when he wants to be. Just don't tell him that.
But being a nice
But
guy,
then finally he
didn't
just
go away.
decided, like,
Exactly.
where'd the good being a nice guy get me? To hell with all of you.
Yeah.
That's why I let.
And now
and
he's
now he's got a big
become a-
duck.
he's got a
That's
big
right.
duck
My duck right there.
coming since
And
he.
Sean's felt this duck too.
Oh, Sean. I didn't know y'all were cousins like that.
This is Kentucky,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm trying to give you a compliment, douche.
I'm the villain here.
That's why I just called you a douche, you dummy.
So you wrestled down at UCW too?
Yes, most
Terry
time-
England?
Yeah, Terry England.
We're gonna have Terry on at some point.
Yeah, we
Hey,
definitely gotta get him.
this
and
weekend
Brian Wilson.
UCW's got
Listen,
the final match of. I thought I put that on silent. Whoops. The final match of Vic the Bruiser.
yep.
Oh yeah, we're having Vic's going to be on the show when?
Yep, January 18th.
January 18th.
And first rule of Victor Bruiser: do not talk about Victor Bruiser's mama.
That's not a rule. That's just a fact of life. You just because
What'd
we
you-
were at a KEPW show and somebody he was coming around, walking around the ring, being the heel, working the crowd, getting them riled up. He knows what he's supposed to be. Some guy said something about his mom. Evidently, my thing is, I think Vic just recently lost his mom, so it's a tender subject, as you know, when you lose a parent.
I like it.
Andy or Sean, check your messenger. All right, Scott. My phone's on the other side of the room. Johnny, check one of the messengers.
Peyton won't be able to call in tonight.
Okay, that's cool. But somebody did it. Vic the Bruiser loses it, so he starts going after the guy that said it, and the guy said, "Yeah, I can take you." As soon as Vic the Bruiser lifts the rope up, dude beelines it
That was the first time
up the stair. I mean, I saw smoke literally he ran so fast. He's like kind of like that cartoon smoke. You ever see it when someone's running fast? He was like, "Good God, okay." And then
this other guy.
and then this other guy was saying, but would not stop. Vic is like, enough.
I feel like I remember this. I don't know.
Yeah, this was 2021 last year.
'Cause I remember
And Vic the
being-
Bruiser doing it. I'm like, hey, I'll never say nothing.
You were probably there.
We were calling him.
That's where I first met Victor Bruiser.
Yeah.
At KEPW.
He was doing it. He's like, don't say about my mama. He grabbed the mic, told that guy up there, shut your mouth, don't say nothing about my mama. And he told the one guy.
Character and out of character at the same time.
Yeah, that's the first guy I ever see break character without breaking character.
Yeah.
It made no sense.
Master stroke.
Was that Scott? Andy? But John Gilbert said, what's one of your goals in wrestling, Tyler?
Great question.
I want to wrestle all over the place. I want to go to every best promotion that there is and just try to learn as I go and become the best wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
That's basically my ultimate goal.
Yeah.
That's a great goal to have.
Yeah.
Hey, guys out there, if y'all got any questions for Tyler, to put them in the
our way.
message or send them
Yes.
our way.
I'm gonna get my phone and check my
if you guys
messenger
want to
now.
talk to Tyler, let us know. Send some.
Let's send some
Send
stars.
some stars, and we'll let you call in to talk to Tyler.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'll send you the number. Just let me know that you sent the stars.
So you was
and
going
I'll
to say
send
something about UCW. You going to say something about them?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like UCW, they got a great promotion. He runs pretty much all over the place. Bowling Green, Atlanta, Tennessee, Cave City. But they also do a lot of partnering UCW and Triple Crown Wrestling and USWF too. They always do like a bunch of cross promotion shows, which is awesome because they're not being selfish to one another.
Oh yeah,
Especially.
there's no reason to be like
No.
that. There's no reason to be like that.
That's
That's
what
like
that's what I love about those guys. Though, like the locker room's always awesome every time.
and that's one of the reasons why Brent T. Wilson suggests that when he comes on, Terry England comes with him.
Hey, unique, because I'm telling you, boys, if you have Terry England on this show, you guys are going to have probably one of the best damn shows you'll ever have.
Is that right?
man.
We're
Yes.
definitely going to get him in.
Yeah,
Because
everybody.
he's like-
I've never known nobody say anything bad about Terry.
Just
in
listening
England.
to him, listen. He's a man of many things. A man of many things.
Yeah, he is a man of many talents.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, but
We definitely want him on the show. We definitely.
he has
but-
Definitely do.
he has no filter, though.
Hey,
No,
we don't either. So
we don't either.
Duck Larry's home.
That's what makes him the best, though.
Scott Diamond, is that a duck he's holding?
Oh, he's holding a duck and he's kissing it.
that's Larry, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Larry.
Yeah.
Larry and the duck.
Yeah, he showed us that.
Yeah.
He showed me that picture before. I think.
He goes, yeah, that was our duck, Gary, and he loved Larry.
Nice. Hey, ducks need love too, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hey.
Show him your duck, Johnny.
Oh my God,
My duck. You see this beautiful duck
my
right
ducky
here?
ducky quack
My
quack.
ducky, quack, quack, shucky ducky.
Great match going on right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, those guys, man.
Great technical
This is-
wrestling.
this is a
I'm
good
kind of
match.
getting
That's my favorite kind of wrestling though, is technical wrestling.
yes.
Me too.
I love
Everybody likes all styles, which is fine.
I do
But
too. I mean, I do
some
too,
I
but
just can't stand.
technical
Like,
wrestling though, it just looks more brutal.
yeah.
And
It
that's
really does.
and that's pretty much your style too.
Yeah. Because I mean, I watch dudes like Dean Malenko and William Ringle and
That's right.
Brian Danielson. Those are the guys that I study a
Speaking
lot.
of which, Brian
Great guy to
Danielson just
study.
pulled off the victory in the hard-fought technical match with Dax Harwood.
Hey, Dax Harwood wanted this match.
Dax Harwood's worked his little self up to the bone.
I'm telling you, he's great.
He's
but-
great.
Look
Look
at
at
the
his-
battle scars on him.
I know.
His chest turned.
And that's a great guy to study right
They beat
there.
the hell out of each other in AEW.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are brutal to each other. Like it's top notch wrestling that they got, man.
He's pointing at him as like, look, applaud this man.
Respect.
That's right,
That's
showing
right.
respect.
Hey, it's respect because Dax Harwood came out there and he put on a clink with him.
MJF's going to come out tonight.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
Me
I love
too.
it.
Yeah, and it's not a gimmick. He really is. So
that
people will
is
say
what
he
I
is a POS.
What I
so
love is that when the kids come up to get autographs out, he's like,
he'll flip them off. Why he's taking the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Or he basically
A
tells
handshake and a hug,
On Twitter,
sign of
he'll-
brotherhood and respect.
on Twitter, he'll tell their kids, you should just stop because you're wasting your life. You'll never be as good as me. So why don't you just
Yeah.
stop trying to be like me?
But it's a good thing since he was gone from AEW when he was gone for that 3 months or 4 months, however long he was gone on his hiatus.
And
He
you saw how
he
bad
took
the
time.
ratings went.
He was really legitimately released from AEW for a short while.
Yeah.
And-
Wasn't announced or anywhere. They didn't go on Twitter or say, "Hey, we released MJF." It was just nobody. It was persona non grata there for a short while, but now he's doing well.
I think he just wanted more money.
That's
That's
pretty
true.
much what it is.
Well, he deserved it because he was carrying things for a
He
long
was
time.
the best heel they had.
He was carrying the show for a long
Yeah,
time.
and
then,
when he
you
came
know,
back, the ratings have
Yeah.
skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Triple Crown Wrestling. I like Kentucky Elite Pro Wrestling. I like Generation X Pro Wrestling because you got guys like you.
Yeah.
You got guys like Larry D. You
Yeah.
got guys like Kellen Craven. All these different styles that mesh well. I mean, everyone can talk about the big leagues, yeah. But they got to understand that also you got Triple Crown Wrestling, you got independent wrestling. To me, I see that as the new territory days.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what it's like.
Yeah.
And if fans want support, they need to go come to the shows, buy the wrestlers' merch, show them love, and make sure that the world hears.
Because you never know when the local guy is going to be on the big show. You know, you never know when that's going to
Exactly.
happen because that happens all the time. Like,
And
Weren't you booked as an extra on AEW a few months back?
No.
I
I wished.
That
Yeah.
wasn't you?
that would have been great. But
I thought
that
it was him that
it
because
was
that
Mickey
night we
Midas.
had Anthony
Yeah, Mickey
Presley
Midas.
and
It was
Aaron
Lord
Tiny.
Cruz and Mickey Midas.
it was Lord
I
Cruz.
know. Okay, I didn't. I thought it was somebody else.
Mickey
No,
Midas.
no.
That's one of my good buddies too.
Yeah, Mickey
Oh,
Midas is
Definitely a
great.
good guy.
Mickey Midas
First
is
time
awesome.
I ever met him, man, it was at a WWA show, and like I'd never been there like a day in my life, so nobody knew who I was. But I was a baby, so I was out there selling merch, and some woman came up to his, and he was like, luckily he didn't have her size, and he was like, but you'll look great in one of them though, and he sold my first shirt up there in Indiana. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then ever since then, we just pretty much clicked. Like,
Yeah, he's a great
He's
guy.
a good man
Yeah.
too.
Mickey Midas has always been great. Like
he's
we
a
ha-
hell of a worker.
yes, he is.
He told
really
us about
is.
breaking his leg and the fucking bone sticking out the side, and then
Still
like,
finished the match.
finished the match. He had it back in like few after it healed, like a little bit after he healed. He was back out there doing flips again and shit. He was just like, it's crazy, dude. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
That's testicular
My first,
fortitude right
yeah,
there.
my first time dealing with him. We went to a New South wrestling show. It was intermission. He was selling merch. We had what was it? Chance Prophet was out there. He was doing this thing, was
so funny,
trying to get a hug from one guy. He said, one guy just wouldn't give him a hug. Just got his autograph and walked on. Didn't give Chance Prophet a hug. So I said, I'll give you a hug, but I'll give Chance Prophet a hug. That's kind of been our thing every time I see him on the show. I'm like, here's my hug. And I did it. And
He's going to be on the show soon, too, right?
Yeah.
December 7th.
December 7th. And Mickey Midas was like, where's mine? I'm like, oh, there's hugs for everybody. So just for him, I ended up getting a hug, which is fine, to everybody on the merchandise line, table line. It was the strangest thing, and I was doing it just because
you like hugging men.
I like
gonna
hugging
say
anybody.
I wasn't going to say that.
I like hugging anybody. Hugs are awesome.
Hey, how'd you duck there, Johnny?
I'll hug the duck. I don't care.
I bet you would.
I bet he would.
I'll hug you, Johnny, if you don't hug.
Oh, hell no. Not the arm, not the arm.
Oh, love. Cousin love.
There's nothing wrong with hugs.
So, and we met, we really got the chance to talk to Mickey down at Crossfire, New South Wrestling down in Wilmore.
Y'all didn't take me to help set up the ring.
We helped set up the ring. Me and Fandito and Chris Blade.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, I wasn't there to help set up the ring. Remember, I showed up after the ring was set up. I showed up about an hour before the show doors.
I guess you know who Fandito is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows who
My
Fandito
twin
is.
brother.
Fandito had some nice little honeys down there
Yeah,
last
he did.
Saturday
Last
night.
week.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's nice.
He said that's bullshit.
Johnny Lee got beat in the hallway.
Yeah, I got beat up. And that's why I'm telling them now, the Brotherhood's coming to deal
Oh.
with something.
Oh shit.
The
He
Brotherhood.
stole your girls, buddy.
Yeah, he did.
You going to take that?
I'm not going to take that. I'll whip his ass.
It's about
I'll
time.
take that mask off his face.
It's about time Johnny gets some revenge.
Yeah.
Right.
Johnny
I'll
Lee
I'll send our cousin Excalibur there to whip
He ain't your
his ass.
cousin.
Excalibur.
Excrement.
Next. Okay, corny.
Hey, Jim Cornette's still a great guy.
I'm not saying that he's not.
I mean he dissed on the War Games match.
Well,
but
that's his
okay.
opinion. He's allowed to it.
He's just an old school fella. Though.
Yeah.
That's true. And he loves the old school more than he does today's.
Yeah.
And
I do the same thing. You're calling me old now, out of touch. Is that what you're saying?
You are, but not Jim Cornette.
How the?
See, I was raised, with the old school style, but I mean, like, I've grown
Us
to
too.
appreciate the all different kinds of styles.
Yeah.
And what, Now, a lot of it I just don't agree with, but I mean, I like it just plain, simple,
Yeah.
straight to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we grew up with classic wrestling too.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just a fan of all of it.
Yeah.
I love shitty wrestling. I love good wrestling. I love
love-
all of it. I do.
Listen, back in like last year or something like that, I remember I did a show and I met this guy. I can't remember his name now. I know it's crazy, but like we hung out and we was drinking and stuff like that, and he put us on to this backyard wrestling, and it was like the most shittiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's
Great
the
though,
most
wasn't it?
It was great though. We sat there for hours, just sitting there drinking and watching, like, cause they had episode after episode after episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, holy crap! I was like, these boys are actually trying to go out, but it was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so
kind of
bad
like they
you
come.
can't. It's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
You can't look away.
Like I watched this one where the guy comes, he's getting his interest, and they have it's like a backyard shitty ass ring, and they got the mom and dads and like grandma and grandpa out there sitting in like folding chairs in the mud, and the guy comes around the house, around the chicken coops, and gets in the ring and starts beating this other guy up. They got like glass tube, lights that they're hitting each other with,
Yeah.
and they're and they got on top of the camper and jumped off onto each other off the camper. It was just the fucking greatest shit ever.
Hey, the last Ally Pro Wrestling show that we had in Corbin, Kentucky, we had somebody jump off a trailer too. It was pretty cool though.
Oh yeah,
But it was on to me. That's the only bad part. It was,
Yeah.
I was one of
it was
them.
on to you.
Yeah.
Would have been better had it been somebody else, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It was pretty cool though.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
I used to watch this backyard wrestling that was happening on YouTube. They called themselves KCW as well, or ICW too.
I see.
And they had a
There's
guy's named Chris Castle on there.
Mhm.
The pin name, Devo, and a few others. And one of them actually, one of the matches actually impressed me. It was it's a backyard match, but it's pin name versus this other federations guy. And that guy just kept trash talking it because even when he's selling after he's knocked out, he's like, "Fuck that motherfucker! Get that camera out of my face!" And he just talked shit the whole match.
Those backyard guys are just crazy.
They are.
Yeah, I think that's where the Hardy Boys start out backyard.
They started their own backyard federation, the
think-
trampoline championship.
I'm sure the
Federation.
Briscoes
I was
probably
about to
did
say,
too.
Most wrestlers, like, that's where they all started. I feel like.
Yeah,
Most of the
trampolines. Yeah,
Most of the time, if you listen to people's stories, they'll tell you, like, I started in the backyard. And if they don't, they're lying to you.
yeah.
Exactly.
Because you got to start somewhere. And everybody, that's where they practice, what they say on TV. That's what I did there for a
That's
while.
what I did.
But I would literally jump off ladders, everything off the house.
Yeah, like how do you know that you want to go to the wrestling school if you don't do a few
Exactly.
Yeah.
like try out, like it's almost like try out for yourself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
I mean, think about it.
I'm gonna put up this
Exactly.
ladder and I'm gonna jump off and see if I live.
I mean, think about it. Mick Foley was doing it as the original Dude Love. He would climb up onto the top of the roof and he'd jump off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
It jumped off the roof of his house through a pair of mattresses,
Yep.
yeah.
And everyone gets to start there, and they can
Everyone
say
starts.
they don't, but you listen to them, they're basically saying
Exactly.
that,
Yeah.
I got my start in backyard wrestling
Yeah.
because I was
Larry
a wrestler on the
D
ring.
started in the backyard.
Yep. And they.
I
they
don't know
go
if he'd
through
want me
different
saying
gimmicks,
that, but
I don't think, that's what I was about to say. I shouldn't even say it, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh no, it's okay.
It's okay,
People want to
'cause-
know the shit.
I've
Cause
backyard
there's nothing wrong
wrestled,
with that.
but I never, did it to try to do anything. It was fun. We were bored.
Oh, my son Leon Lexington, they had like, I used to live in this other house over in the closer to the hood, and we had they had a trampoline out in the middle. They brung like, so we had you walk out of the house at the back and you had like a metal porch, like not a metal porch but a concrete porch. They'd pull up the picnic table all the way up to the porch, and that would be their walkway to the trampoline, and they'd have a walkway, and they'd have people out there sitting, and they'd get out there, and they would just have the hell of a matches out there in the backyard on
Scott
this
Diamond said,
big trampoline.
WWA and the Waddell boys started in the backyard and was drawing hundreds.
Well, that's what I was about to say, too. I'm glad he said it. That's what I was about to say. WWA started out as a backyard promotion.
Oh, okay.
And Mike, I see you're watching on YouTube.
Where's WWA at? Where's
I don't know,
Owensboro.
but
They're based out of
Owensboro?
Owensboro,
Okay.
yeah. Trampoline wrestling became Omega, where the Hardys started. They started an Omega company.
Yeah.
Well, they started doing wrestling at like fairs and had a ring. It was half wrestling, half hard ring, and half trampoline.
Yeah.
It made you could jump from the middle of the ring and get a good enough jump and jump from there to the top rope.
What's up, Mike? Is watching us. Mike Keaton's watching us.
On YouTube.
"Yeah, that's right." Hey, I know. Ray,
Anyways,
I've seen Ray Wardell.
you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit podcast. Anyway,
Hey, this Ricky Dick podcast is still doing great numbers.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Shout out, Mike.
Sean versus Mike. Yeah, me and Mike used to wrestle on my trampoline. We still got one match that went an hour and a half. Me and Mike did. We
That
were
was
wrestling in our
Mike
back.
was last week, right?
No. We wrestled we'd wrestle anywhere we'd go if there was a big space enough and we had time to kill. We'd wrestle anywhere we did once. We were waiting for this pool to open. We were wrestling out there, entertaining everybody waiting in line. But me and Mike, we wrestled once on my trampoline. We had a match go an hour and a half. We had no idea what the hell we were doing. We still don't. But we were goofing off, I was goofing off, having fun. Mike was taking us serious. We did something. We even wrestled with snow and everything. Tried to pull the Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, the foot slips off thing. Tried to do it. I couldn't get rolled over in time, but it wasn't going to look good, but we had it looking all right.
I took the edge of a fucking cardboard box right to the rib cage.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was when me and my younger brother were having a backyard wrestling match. He
remember
picked
that.
up the cardboard box.
Remember hearing about that.
It's not torn up or anything. It's just a one complete cardboard box. He throws it, the edge of the cardboard box catches me right inside the rib cage. Nobody thinks that hurts, but I'll tell you right now, that shit fucking
Was
hurt.
the box so? Okay.
The box probably was okay, but not me.
That's all I'm worried about.
Hey. Next time, my duck's going to break those kneecaps.
Keep on.
So WWA is where?
Owensboro.
Owensboro.
Owensboro. Okay. Okay.
It's a really nice promotion. Like I've worked for them a couple times too.
Really?
Yeah. And they're just really good people down there. Like overall, like the product and everything's.
Okay. I'm sure we've heard of them. Have I heard of them before?
I think so.
Okay. We'll have to check those guys out.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
Because we want to put over everyone.
there's guys like Ray Waddell. He's
I know him.
He's
because
phenomenal.
I got him as a friend.
he's a good dude, and like, he's a hell of a worker.
Try to get one of those guys.
As a
But
matter of fact, Ray Waddell actually does want to come on here because I hit him up. I said, "You want to come onto a podcast?"
who's the owner of that down there? The Waddells on that?
It's his brother, Chris Waddell.
Okay. Yeah, get one of those guys
Yeah, I'm
on. The
definitely
owner,
gonna
if
get
not,
Ray.
if we can, we get the owner on.
If I can get Ray, I probably can get the owner on too.
Well,
Yeah, they have their own podcast, or they did. I don't know if they still do it, but they have their own podcast too.
Okay,
They do.
cool.
Yeah.
They do, and Ray actually wants to come onto a podcast. So I said, "Let me get back to you, and we'll get a date set up." So I'm looking at 2023 to be the date when I can get Ray Waddell in here.
Yeah.
If that happens, we can get Chris.
Yeah, they're both good. They probably got some good stories for y'all too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
And
And
you probably
when he
got
when he
guys
tries to
with
get the
stories,
date book, see if he can drag his brother along.
too. That's true. And you probably got some stories too.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a couple.
Like what? What do you want to know?
Like, tell us something that
Any kind.
you're not allowed to
you
tell
think of.
anybody else. Nobody's listening.
Like whenever I first started wrestling, it was pretty crazy because like there for the longest time, I guess I wasn't doing it right, and I
Yeah.
thought I was.
Yeah.
So there for the longest time, I was wrestling with a knot on my spine about the size of my fist.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty gnarly. I've had my nose shoved sideways under my eye one time by taking a clothesline. The dude threw it out too late, whatever. And by the time he threw it out, it caught the side of my nose and turned it sideways.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty gnarly.
Did you have surgery for that, or did you put it back
No,
yourself?
I just popped it.
Yeah, I've
It
done.
hurt.
You can
I
tell my
cried.
nose has been crooked as hell.
I cried like a little girl.
Oh, I
That
bet.
was the worst.
Yeah,
That was the worst.
my nose has been broke a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Been cracked a couple times. But most craziest thing ever was like being on the same show as like Rhino and Shane Douglas.
Uh-huh.
That was at a WWA show too.
Nice.
And it was funny because like Rhino was doing his match and like they went all over the Coliseum in Indiana. I don't know if you ever heard of the Coliseum,
Yeah.
but where they went everywhere. Like they even went outside and started fighting, and it was just funny because like he was going near my merch table. And I was like, yeah, I ruined my shirts, Rhino, so you have to buy them all. Because they was over and they was just, like, beating the living hell out of each other. It was so great. But I was like, yeah, Rhino, mess it up. Mess it up.
Hey, he would have had to buy them.
He was wrestling somewhere closer, wasn't it?
He was at Generation X Pro Wrestling last year,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Then
and he was taking on Ghostmaker.
Oh,
Dillinger.
Drew. Yeah, Drew Dillinger.
probably one of the coolest guys I've ever met, to be honest
son?
with you, is Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that about him. I hear that everybody loves
He
Rhino.
really-
Rhino's a
Nice
very
guy,
nice
cuz.
guy.
Hey,
You met
him
him,
Carlile, nice
Yeah,
too. 'Cause Carlile was
yeah.
here at New South.
Yeah, I seen that.
Who?
Carlito.
Oh, yeah,
Carlito.
Carlito. Yeah. They say he's a really good guy.
Leon Lexington said, "Don't got my headphones today." Sorry, Leon Lexington.
Oh, that sucks, man. I
My,
have to-
Scott Diamond said,
we'll
"My
have to
dinner's
figure that
here,
out. I'm
so I'm
sorry.
out." But before I go, I would like to say I believe in Tyler Logan. But my son, Adrian Alexander, is the #1 guy on the indie scene. Also, I would like to plug the 11th anniversary Scott Diamond birthday bash, Saturday, January 21st, 2023. Good night, gentlemen.
Where's
Thank
that
you,
coming,
Scott
Scott?
Diamond.
Where's that going to be at?
He didn't say.
Frankfort, Kentucky.
It's going to be in Frankfurt?
Yep.
But where? That's a
Hold
VOD
up,
spot.
I find it.
Well, just
It's going to be probably at the Armory. Well, we got to.
he'll figure something. We
got
got
plenty of
till
time to
January
figure it
to
out.
figure that out.
Oh, we'll definitely be there.
But thank you, Scott
Scott.
Diamond, brother. We appreciate you. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are
Bathroom?
forever.
Yeah, it's right down the hallway.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
Austin Diamond is undefeated.
Just leave a quarter. No, you're good.
Yeah, you're.
Just don't fall in.
Just don't fall in.
Yeah, go past the stairs and your seat. The sign where it says
down the
men's.
hallway, just all the way down. Yeah, you'll see the men's bathroom.
Yes.
Look like
Samoa Joe just be AR Fox.
Who do you beat? Oh yeah, AR Fox. They've been using him a lot lately. He's
Yeah,
a great wrestler.
he just got signed. It is official.
Yeah, he's a great wrestler.
And it's gonna be great to see him and Swerve.
What are they doing here?
have
They
a rematch.
If that'll happen.
shooting dice. Who's shooting dice here?
Is
Who's
this Swerve? No. Oh, that's Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh,
Yep.
Hobbs, yeah.
Oh, look, it's like a movie.
Yeah.
Yo, dog.
She's
Don't pick
getting
me
that
up.
promo. He ain't no
I'm
badass.
gonna beat his ass with this duck.
You leave that duck alone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't hurt that duck
a
on him.
good hit with this duck. And
He'll,
Powerhouse
he'll
Hobbs
spine
gonna be
bust
a-
you and take your duck.
To be
If he takes my duck, he's stroking my duck.
What the hell? As of right now, everybody,
I guess they're they're making the Hobbs Powerhouse Hobbs a street thug now.
oh, he said it's the American Legion. I know where that is.
Okay, yeah.
Me too.
What
I know, because that's where I used to take you all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, like what promotion's going to be? He's just going to throw his
Yeah,
own.
I think he's just going to, it's just probably a one-time deal.
Yep, it is the 11th annual Scott Diamond Bash.
Okay, so he's just going to put a
And-
card together
and
himself.
Also,
You just go there for the show,
we're
say goodbye.
nearing the end of Scott Diamond's in-ring career.
Isn't that what that means? Isn't that what he already said he was
No,
going to
it's
do?
his birthday bash. Yeah, it's his
Birthday
last
bash, and he's going to leave his boots
And
in the
we're
ring.
losing
He's
Vic
going to beat Johnny
the
over the head with him, then he'll leave him in.
Hey, I don't mind getting beat over the head. We'll do it that just as long as this duck.
He's going to
doesn't
beat
get
you over the
used.
head, take your duck, and then leave the duck and his
But
boots in the
does
ring.
that mean he's?
That
stroking
means the
duck?
duck's retired.
No.
Yeah. Well, I have to get our wrestling license, like our manager's license by then, so we can get Johnny beat.
Hey,
in the
hey,
ring.
they might sign anybody. We don't know who's really in charge at the commission.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is
they
that?
need somebody to be in charge.
Uh-oh.
Who, me? Or you? Me? Why
Hell
would
no,
I
not
be?
me.
Andy.
Why would
That
I
person.
be in charge of the
Come on,
commission?
Andy.
That'd be awesome, though, wouldn't it?
If you
Or-
did it,
Johnny, you can be in charge of the
I
commission.
could.
I'll be.
But you got to go to every show.
You have to
drug
go to
test.
every show. You
I
have
mean-
to go to
I
every
mean,
show.
That's pretty
I-
much what it means.
I may tell him,
Hey.
just send me a video clip, and I'll tell you if I commission it.
You can't do that.
You'd make a good commissioner, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you
see,
very
look at
much. I
that.
second that.
Tyler Logan
Thank you very
approved.
We're gonna
All
start.
right.
We're gonna start spreading that rumor anyway.
Because you think about it, Kentucky needs to stop being a bunch of babies.
Everybody send your
outside wrestling
license
state.
licensing money to Johnny Lee.
Please.
Because let me think about it.
Just remember, give us
We
our
take-
license for free.
We
Wow.
take bribes.
The Ian Rotten shit happened a long time ago, okay? We should be allowing blood in wrestling.
Yeah.
What's so wrong with it?
Nothing.
Damn straight.
It
And
tells a
because-
great story.
And it
It does.
also,
Shouldn't be done willy-nilly.
Yeah.
It should be there to sell a story. Shouldn't be in every single match. Unless hard way, then you can't
That's
really
true.
predict that.
And the commission
But
here is
you really,
crybabies.
it shouldn't be in every match, but it should be in some of your top stories and to get the real angle over.
That's
My
right.
my opinion on that, but
So Scott Diamond said it was going to be under the KEPW banner, and he'll be in a singles match.
okay.
love
Thank
that.
you, Scott Diamond.
His last match will be a singles.
So
match.
if you got dinner, why didn't you make any for us, Scott? What's up with that, buddy?
Because
Hey, he's cooking
he is
dinner.
a king.
He said my dinner's here.
Hey, I'm sure I'm sure he'd love to invite us to dinner at some point.
I'm sure he will.
If we do take over the commission, guys, just let them. I just want to let you know we do take bribes,
Yes,
and
yes,
we will be taking bribes.
And
You can bribe the
leave.
shit out of
They
me
are
and Johnny
mandatory.
and Sean. You can just
Mandatory.
slip us all the money you want to, and then y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
And you can bleed in
They
the
are
match
mandatory.
because we do not care.
We care, but we
Yes.
just
Hey,
we like
care
money.
More about
We
that
care
money.
about the blood matters.
We're gonna let y'all do anything y'all want.
I mean, if you think about it, our commission here is crybabies because they won't let anybody bleed.
Shh, Johnny, we don't want to
Listen.
get.
Johnny, we're not
don't
going to
wanna get 'em on our bad
We
side.
don't want to get put out, and we
Hey.
can't have our podcast no more.
If
Johnny,
we
watch
did
it,
a
buddy.
commission,
They're like, dude, put a silencer on those guys. Where you going, Sean?
I got to use the restroom, y'all.
Taking a shit?
do not fall.
Taking a big giant shit, Sean? Make sure you wipe. Last time you didn't.
Yeah, you better wipe. Sticking up the joint.
William Regal's coming out. What's William? I thought he was supposed to run away and never come back.
He ran away and never came back. But then MJF's like, "Nah, I need you here for when I return."
Okay.
So
That was
now he's
great.
gonna
That
come.
was great, though.
That was great.
I don't know. I don't know if I like the Regal's shit switching.
Hey,
But, I mean, WWE's trying to get him back.
Well,
I know, but think about
I know
this.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought too at first. But Moxley and Danielson don't really need him.
No, they
Damn
don't.
straight.
Just to be honest with you,
Oh, they don't need him. No, they don't.
I think he pairs well with them.
I
too.
really think that AEW is dropping the ball by not letting him do some backstage
Something's
stuff.
inside the ring.
Looks like a grill. Looks like he's gonna cook out some hot dogs or something.
Or something's hidden underneath that tarp.
It looks like it. It's like a belt or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And what I'm telling you right now is that I enjoy the switch because you think about it, MJF planted the seed. He said, I won't beat you with the diamond ring. Well, throws away the diamond ring. Who's got the brass knuckles?
What's he saying?
There's only one man.
What's he saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, your new AEW World Champion.
Oh, okay. Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
Here he comes. We're going to find out what's underneath that, whatever the hell that is.
Comes MJF coming out.
Your AEW World Champion.
It's about time they made him champion, ain't it?
Yeah, because the man has earned it.
Yeah, he's been carrying this show like forever.
And also,
I think
Fuck
WWE's
them
trying to get
thieves.
FTR back too.
that'd be great because there's some guys at FTR still have unfinished
I
business.
mean,
with.
they can't sign everybody over at WWE. They're gonna
They
have to
can't,
release
but-
some people to come back over here. You know.
They can't, but at the same time, they got plenty of room for
That's what I was about to say.
NXT.
They got plenty of room for like
Yeah.
different brands and stuff. They can just like spread them out. Like these guys right here, they just have two so
Yeah.
far. Well, three technically.
Exactly.
Dark.
Yeah, ROH.
And
Ring of
I'm
Honor.
curious
well, I
to
forgot
see,
about them
Yeah, they
buying
got Ring of Honor,
too.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
and
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what's underneath that. Cause it looks like a championship belt.
Is it a new belt? You think? Is it gonna they're gonna retire that they're gonna change the belt? You think?
Watch
I have
it.
no idea.
Watch, it's just gonna be the straps. It's gonna be like the design on a scarf there or something. Watch, it's gonna be
Probably.
probably what it'd be
They're
like.
probably gonna be like that.
And then he go flip
That
off
would be
the crowd.
great.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's copying Conor McGregor. Better. His shirt, his suit says better than you
Yep.
on it.
Oh, wow.
Because Conor McGregor and him has been feuding on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because he said something about Patty, and
Yeah.
Conor's like, listen here, a dollar store version of Conor McGregor would knock your ass out.
They'll probably have Conor McGregor come and wrestling. Probably
Hey,
that'd be great.
I love Conor McGregor.
Oh, I do too.
I do
I would
too.
welcome him in the wrestling world any
Oh,
day
yeah.
long.
I would too because a man's got to get gifted the gab and that would work.
I think
well
Ronda
inside wrestling.
Ronda Rousey's been doing a lot better since
I mean, she's trying, but
since
if,
Vince has left.
but if you watch that match against Shotzi,
Yeah,
you see her sandbag Shotzi.
really.
Everyone's trying to blame Shotzi, but if you pay attention to that DT on the outside, she wouldn't fucking do the bump. And
Yeah.
yet the bitch did the bump anyway after she stopped
I don't
Shotzi
even
from
know.
DTing
I
her.
don't even know how she's still in here with in the business. To be honest with you, didn't she just shit on it not too long ago? Like shit.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
She
she's shit all over it. Yeah,
she shit all over it.
Exactly.
And then they're like, "Here, take this strap back. Here you go." You can
yeah.
have it."
Like give her the belt. Like I guess because she gets plenty of heat. Probably
yeah.
Nah, the fans,
the fans got a
But
heat
she's
on her.
boring. She is very boring.
she
though.
is very boring.
She's very boring.
I agree
Yeah.
because
She's just trying to rip off Roddy Piper.
and also she was.
I always hated that anyway.
Yeah, I
like
did too.
you're Ronda Rousey, you don't need to bite off somebody else's shit.
damn straight. I don't care if Roddy Piper gifted her the jacket. It doesn't mean that she's hot rod.
Nope.
It,
Nowhere
just,
near
it just means that she's biting his style.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
instead of being her own character,
She doesn't. She did never needed it. She's a big star. Like she was a
She
big
could-
star
she
on
could
her
done what
own. She
Shayna
was a
Baszler
fucking
does.
UFC champion like a couple times.
she could have done what Shayna Baszler does.
See, I think that's what everybody's problem though is here anymore is everybody's trying to be the next this, the next that, and
Be the first
why?
you.
Yeah, be the first. Be the first. That's all. That was always.
Like Dusty told Ric Flair, baby, instead of trying to be the next Dusty Rhodes, how about you try being the first Ric Flair?
Exactly.
That's right.
That's exactly what I've been like. I found myself doing that for the longest time. I always just wanted to be the next Chris Benoit. That's
Yeah.
what I always obsessed about since I was
Well,
a kid.
just
The
kill your
next-
family.
Yeah, just kill.
What
my
the
family.
fuck?
Just kill my family.
But you're the first. I don't know.
Exactly. That's the whole part of not giving a fuck no more.
Damn
Yeah.
straight. And
There you
also
go.
building your character. too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget this. You have to build your character. You have to be the first of that character.
Yeah.
You gotta make people take notice of you, and you're doing a hell of a job with that.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to pick it all back up and go even further with it. Because, I've been slacking. I know I've been slacking here lately, but I'm trying to pick it right back up.
Hey, that happens to the best of us
Well,
sometimes.
I have a little 4-month-old, 5-month-old.
Oh yeah, we did got a new baby. We did.
Yep.
Awesome.
I've been.
How many kids you got?
I got a couple.
A couple. Okay.
That you know about and some you don't.
I know.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
the most
kidding.
part.
I'm kidding.
For the most part, I know about every 18 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just kidding, John. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Damn. Fucking,
You're
It's
great
called
dad.
pull and pray,
Thank
brother.
you.
Pull and pray.
I actually used to do the push and pray.
yeah.
I tried to push past all the organs. It just didn't work. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how and to be honest,
But it's so far up in there you can't find it.
what most
Ooh.
people, and what most people don't know is I have 6.
Oh,
You got
wow.
6 kids?
Yes.
No
I was-
shit.
Yes.
Wow.
I was married straight out of high school, and we ended up having 4 together. And then whenever I got into recovery, whenever you put the drugs down, you pick up the girls. So that's pretty much how that happened.
You got 6 kids.
Yeah.
Good Lord, son.
Yeah.
How do you afford child support?
Buddy. I'm surprised I even have both arms and legs right now.
Oh, I
I'll tell you
know,
that much.
right?
No.
So how's your oldest?
How is my oldest? He's about to be 11.
MJF.
I got 11
taking
year old.
off the belt, holding it up.
I got a
What's he
22-year-old
Oh,
and
he
an
threw it
11-year-old.
down.
Oh, he threw it down.
Wow.
I know
I
you was going to
told
be
you,
a
look.
new one.
It's gonna look like a scarf.
Yeah, it's going to be like a scarf. You're right. You're probably going to call it.
Oh, Johnny jumped the thing. Get the barricade.
I'm going to.
No, grab that belt. We want that for the
I'll
wall.
beat up anyone. that
Yes,
tries
we
to
do.
stop me.
Oh,
that
you
looks
called
nice.
it.
What is it like his design?
no, it's just.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
yikes! You called it.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
How did I know that?
I love that.
Yeah.
Guys, he just unveiled a new AEW World Championship, and it has his scarf as the design of the strap.
That's really beautiful though.
That's
Yes,
that's
it is.
not.
It's more beautiful
I like
than the
it.
original.
Yeah.
I like it.
I want it. I'm going to have to beat him up to take it from him.
Muhammad Jafar, if you're watching,
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah, my heart.
You
We'll
watching?
slip you a couple bucks for it.
Dynam-
Slip you a couple of bucks.
No, he's Muhammad Jafar made the belts we got here on our tables, and the belt that Zodiac is holding.
Did you bring
Yep.
your belt?
I did not tonight.
World
I
champion
came
right
straight from
there.
work.
You're fired.
That's
well,
the true champion. He never forgets to bring his belt.
Our belt. Maybe
I
you'll
came
hold that.
straight
Maybe
from
you'll
my
hold that
shoot
belt
job. I don't-
someday.
He comes straight from his shoot job,
I
too.
do want to work
How do you
Zodi,
know?
though.
Huh?
you
I
weren't
would
here
love a match
that
with
night.
Zodi, though.
You like to wrestle Zodi? Well,
You were homesick
Okay.
like I was.
Hey,
try to make that happen
we
someday.
can set that up.
You need to.
Try
Yes,
to.
we
We
can.
can try. You know, Zodi
Zodiac-
don't
Zodiac
exactly
also
do
wants to
everything we
wrestle.
say, but
Hey,
he is our
hey,
champ.
I'm pretty sure Zodiac wants to fight Tyler Logan. I'm pretty sure he.
Zodiac- Not only has defended our belts at
So our
New
belt,
South Wrestling,
this
he's defended all around.
he
many-
takes it around and
he
defends
takes
it
it around.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen
He's
that.
got about over a dozen title defenses under his belt since June.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
And-
did a show with him at Gen Next at the bike night.
yeah.
I did a show with him there.
Yeah. He's a great guy. He came
Yeah.
in. These guys were sick with COVID. And he had just won our belt, and he came in and co-hosted the show with me because I didn't have anybody like these guys had COVID. They were sick at home, and you know,
And it sucked.
yeah.
Never
Because I had to basically wait 5 fucking days.
Johnny caught it from a couple old chicks. He was
Hey.
banging.
I was getting down. With
You
this
got it
thing.
from those old ladies. Good
Just
lord.
Hey,
banging them
sometimes-
old
No,
ladies.
there was a.
You sure it was COVID?
He might have called it Alzheimer's or something.
He had to get a shot of penicillin.
Yeah.
Phenomenal finds. ATL, what's up? Thank you for watching.
What's up?
Phenomenal fun.
That's what it's all about.
FIPHIN phenomenal
I've been
PHENOMENAL
seeing them for some reason.
PHINDS
Hold on.
ATL.
Okay.
They're based out of Atlanta apparently.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you guys for watching us.
Thank you for tuning in.
You know,
We got our man Tyler Logan in the house.
Tyler Logan's a local wrestler that
A badass.
wrestles
Up
in
and coming
Kentucky.
in independent wrestling star.
And that's why.
And he's a badass too.
They're a partner with Triple Crown
Oh,
Wrestling.
they're
Okay,
Nice.
phenomenal finds. Thank
Crown
you.
Wrestling Partners.
yeah. We're trying to be a
We
partner with
appreciate
those guys
you with
too.
Triple Crown Wrestling.
And we wanna put over everyone, including Triple Crown Wrestling, UCW, USWF. Anyone that wants to be partners with us, let us know because we'll put over all wrestling.
We are shameless shills. We do not
Yeah,
care.
most
We'll
definitely.
plug anybody.
You definitely need to talk to Brandon T. Wilson, though.
Brandon T.
Damn
Wilson.
straight.
Dude,
Brandon T.
he's
Wilson.
always...
That's the owner of TCW.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to be on with Terry England, right?
Yep. And all I gotta do is hit him up in March and February.
Okay. Those guys
and
will
we'll
come on
make it
next year.
happen.
Yeah.
And You definitely gotta have Terry England because Terry England, he's got the mind for the business.
That's right.
Yeah, he really does.
We try to have the.
All right. He
the
said,
owners
yes,
of the
sir.
promotions
Just
on,
moved to
too.
Somerset 6 months ago from the ATL. That's nice. Phenomenal.
Cool.
It really is.
We've had Anthony Presley comes on a lot.
I don't know if I'd have gone with Somerset, but
And
let you
Scott Diamond's been on. He was down there running KEPW. We've had on Henry Shaw that owns Allied.
What's up, Dizzle? Thanks for watching, buddy.
We've had Cal
What's up,
Maggard
Dizzle?
on.
Dizzle?
Andrew's
Allied.
Dizzle D.
Who is it?
Dizzle's on watching.
What's up, Diz?
Little Larry.
Okay, yes, okay.
But yeah, we've had a couple of promoters actually here inside this studio.
Henry Shaw. Adrian Alexander's
Kyle
actually a
Maggard.
promoter. Not
Yeah,
just
Adrian
wrestling.
Alexander.
Kyle Maggard.
And don't
Yeah.
call it Appalachian, it's Appalachian.
Appalachian.
Call it what I want to call it.
He'll kill you then.
Well, he can't touch me. I'll sue.
I'll give
He
him
said
this
I'll
duck.
sue.
Hey, your suing won't help you if he hits you with
He ain't
this
gonna hit
bad
me with
boy.
that duck.
I'll hand it to him.
He likes to slang his duck around.
Yeah. The Southern Dick Slinger.
Southern duck slanger. Say it right.
The northern duck slanger.
And that's true.
The Lexington duck slanger.
That's right.
Uh,
MJF cutting a killer promo.
That's
We're
such
talking
a great
over it.
fucking belt.
yeah.
It really is.
Sean, go over there and beat his ass. Take
I
it.
I just really love this.
I just
suit,
respect.
Yeah.
I
it's-
think
I like
Dude.
that. That suit.
He's got so much style. He's like he's pretty much the new Ric Flair mixed with a bunch of other guys.
MJF's got a.
I just don't know if I could pull the suit look off though with the big old beard.
I know, right? Hey, you could because there's
Some do.
others that's got the beard. I mean, look at Conor McGregor.
True.
He's got a beard.
Yeah.
He pulls off the suit look.
True.
Is he gonna be back to? He's gonna be back to UFC fighting, ain't
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's bulking up right now. I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's bulking up
He's
trying
about
to jump a
he? He had that
different.
broken leg, man.
And he's a big fan of Patty
Patty.
Pembroke.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's a,
How we
he's a
supposed
good
to know
one
who
too.
you're
That'd be
talking
good. One.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're like me and you watch UFC, you
But I don't
also
watch
know who
UFC.
Patty Pembroke is.
He
That's
knows him
his
by
boy.
name.
He's the other Irish, the crazy Irish.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's who
I haven't really
that
watched,
guy feeds me.
been faithful follower of UFC
haven't
since
been
the beginning.
UFC
Yeah.
since
Like when they
those-
really started
since
with it,
those
totally
days.
underground.
Since those days of UFC, like back in
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're
Yeah.
missing the best friggin' fighter ever up on your wall though.
Who's
the
that?
Iceman. Chuck
oh
Liddell.
yeah, Chuck
Yeah,
Liddell. He's
Chuck
not in one of
Liddell.
those.
Liddell.
He's one of a kind.
Chuck Liddell and Conor McGregor. That's
Yeah.
the only two people that's ever.
Those
kept
are
me
actually
interested in UFC.
posters that I actually got to get. Like was given to me when I watched the pay-per-views at the Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know
Okay.
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's where I got those at.
Oh,
We got a
Okay.
good independent wrestler right up there on that wall.
Adrian Alexander.
Yeah, it's Adrian Alexander's
Well,
wrestling buddy.
He used to be.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say he still is, but
yeah, they're having heat with each
Cause,
other.
cause,
Yeah,
cause,
he with
cause
each
he's
other.
a baby face.
He's
Look at that
trying to
belt,
be.
he
man.
always just turns on his best friend. That's what it is. He just always turns on his best friend like a piece of crap.
So
I
if he
mean,
calls you
I
his
mean,
best
it-
friend, just be prepared.
I
to
mean,
Yeah,
get
like
turned
don't
on.
say that bad word to me no more.
I mean, Tony Corral found out the hard way at KPW.
Oh yeah, they had a hell of
But
a.
listen, now Tony Corral has Tyler Logan though, so he
They had a hell of a
There we go.
no disqualification match. We sat down there and
Yeah.
watched down at KEPW.
Yeah, they did. They tore the house down. And Scott Diamond came in there and he hit the DOS man with that center block.
Yeah, he did. That was a hell of a match. That was a legendary match right there.
Yes, that was.
MJF's putting
Hey.
on the
Was
nuts.
you there that night?
the cinder block. Yeah,
Yeah, you was there. Yeah.
and that was after my match was or something like that, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was after. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, because yeah, that's right. Because the show before that, I faced Bobby, and then the show after, he like special guest referee the match.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That match between
Oh yeah, I knew
He
that
just
was going
turned
to
on
happen.
Regal.
I knew that was going
Hey,
to
just
happen.
turn on.
I knew that was going to
he
happen.
just lay him out
Yeah,
He just
hit him in
laid
the
it
back of the
Greatest
head
that
with the
ever
nuts.
played.
I knew that was going to
because he
happen.
don't need nobody. Why would he?
No, he don't need Regal. He just he played Regal.
The
Regal's
greatest trick the
Regal's
devil
going
ever
back
played.
to WWE too.
think
So
that's what it
yeah,
is. It's
he's going
probably
back to WWE.
Probably writing him off.
Yeah, they're writing him off and they're getting him out of there.
And also,
Yeah, because he will never badmouth WWE no matter what
And I gotta
AEW
tell
one
you
is
right
hot.
now-
I think they're.
greatest swerve.
I don't think he should though.
John Gilbert
I don't
said, "What's the best match you've ever seen, Tyler?"
Best match I've ever seen. God.
or match you've been in or seen, or
Well-
I don't know.
Best match I've ever seen.
That's what he says.
There's a bunch of them that I've. There's a bunch. I don't know.
Right, I can't just.
That's a hard.
like
pick,
picking your
man.
That would be hard.
favorite kid.
Like
Yeah.
I've been okay. Like one of my favorite matches I've watched is like professionally wise is like William Ringle versus like Dean Malenko. That's probably one of
Yeah.
my favorite matches from WCW.
That was a great match.
That was actually on the pre-show to a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was just like the whole match. It was just so smooth and stuff like that.
Mm.
Favorite match I've ever been part of. Any match with Adrian, to be honest with you, we always have good matches against each other
Yeah.
I believe it.
because we just go all out and we just beat the shit out of each other. That's what I love to do.
Yeah.
Also, your styles mesh well too.
Yeah. Another good one is me and Marty Clay. When I first got to Triple Crown Wrestling, me and him had a good match.
Marty's awesome.
Marty's a hell of a guy, even though I had to mess him up. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Not to
Y'all
work.
did. You and
Hey,
Tony messed him
sometimes
up.
Sometimes you got
Try to break his neck, right? Is what I understand.
Well, Tony tried to break his neck.
Tony
and
tried to
then
break his neck.
We had a show in Monticello, and I was out with Tony, and then I distracted him a little bit while Tony kicked him right in the face and got that 1, 2, 3. But
Okay.
you know,
Yeah, you gotta help your buddies every once in a
Hey,
while.
yeah.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do,
Yeah, it's just part of wrestling.
sorry, Marty.
and what the referee don't see, don't count.
Exactly. Even though he did get a lucky shot on me, and he knocked me off the side of the apron. I do give him that, but he still hits like a girl.
Marty, you hear that? You hit like a girl.
Hey, Marty, he just said that you hit like a girl.
Phenomenal Fine said that damn cheating Tony Corral.
Hey, watch that mouth about Tony Corral, boys.
Is this phenomenal guy? Is he a wrestler?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, he's a
I-
partner to
business
Triple
partner.
Crown Wrestling.
Yeah, I was
Business
about to
partner. Okay.
Cause I've never met him. I just seen where they've been posting partnership with him. I was like, okay. That's why I was like,
Well,
Sounds
we'll
familiar.
need to talk to you guys. Talk to them.
That's
a little bit
right.
more.
Because
Maybe-
that's what
William
we want
Regal's.
to do. Because
Oh, he's bleeding from the mouth.
Well, they're
Yeah.
putting him in a wrestling. They're putting him
They're
in
putting
a
him in a
fucking
neck collar.
neck collar. He's supposed to be like. Ain't he supposed to be like
I guess he's being
bleeding from
written
the
off.
brain or something? I don't know.
I don't know about that, but he's
That's what they said last time. That's why Brian Danielson didn't let
Bryanson.
Daniel whatever his name is this week.
Daniel Badass,
Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson wouldn't let Moxley beat him up.
the American Dragon.
'Cause He said something about him having a bleed on his brain and
I
And
don't know.
also the fact that he's had neck injuries.
I kind of wasn't half paying
Yeah.
attention to last week's episode.
Hey,
he has a yeast
I mean,
infection.
I was. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
but I'm telling
But I
you
was.
now,
I watched it, but I was also talking to friends and you guys in the group chats.
What was it?
that he wasn't.
Oh,
paying
last
attention
week.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't
last
half.
week.
I was half
But you're
paying
only the
attention.
second TCW person that we've had. Well, actually, take it back. You're probably the third one because we
Adrian.
had Adrian here,
wrestles down there.
Marty Clay,
Marty
and now
Clay
you.
wrestling
And
down there.
we're open to actually having all Triple Crown Wrestling's roster in here because we want to make sure that
That's not what you said
our
last
fan.
week.
Well, I
That
say
ain't
all-
what your mama said.
Well, I say all
That
characters.
ain't what your
account.
mama said.
I'm just kidding.
I'm lying.
Anyways,
But I want to make sure that people know that we want to put over all wrestling and Triple Crown Wrestling. We want to put over your
Yeah,
product.
we want to
because
put
you got
everything.
guys
over.
like Tyler Logan there.
Yeah.
we
You got
we
Tony
don't
Corral,
like.
You got Marty Clay.
Yeah, here at the NiceGuyAndy podcast, cheap plug. We don't like to put down anybody. We're about building up. Building
Yeah.
things up.
If we don't like you, just won't talk about you.
Damn
That's
straight.
that's it. That's it.
Damn skip.
Yeah.
They don't like me,
If
but
we talk about you
it's in
bad
my
or good, we
contract.
like you.
They don't like me, but it's in my contract. I have to be here.
Yeah, you have to be here.
He's forced to be here.
I'm not forced. It's in my contract. You have to have me.
That's technically.
I've already
forced.
been told you didn't want me here.
That's
John.
a lie.
That's what Andy told
Don't
me.
make me smack you with the
Yeah, I
duck.
had to tell him, Johnny.
Andy told me you didn't want me here.
Someone's getting smacked with the duck. Then.
Well, hey, I'm lying. No one's said they don't want me here. We all get along here.
That's what they're calling it, by the way. It's not 5. It's Barbara Awakening.
Bar Awakening. Okay.
Yeah.
I just seen it. It just hit.
Barbara 5
But-
Awakening.
but-
I'll call it that.
But
Screw
you
it.
look behind the
Barbara.
awakening, you can see the 5 claws.
Yeah.
So you see the 5 hands. Yeah, 5 fingers.
And like they're having a big battle royal, right?
Yep.
Big Royal Rumble.
And I think
Royal
that,
Rumble.
that anyone that's
Same
part of
match.
that camp is gonna be open invitation. So anyone that's at camp.
Why
can join
did we-
that Rumble?
We never got Fandito into that camp, did we?
Nope.
You need to get Fandito into that camp
Yeah, we
Hell
did.
yes.
Yeah.
We
Can't do it
should.
by Saturday, can we?
so I can beat him up for Johnny.
There you
Well,
go.
got to
very
message
much.
Yeah,
Max.
somebody
I
needs to be.
appreciate
Message Max and Larry, and they'll probably get back to you on that.
I believe
If
that.
you want to get Fandito in there from that camp Saturday.
Yeah,
I have to.
yeah, do that.
Me and Andy were trying to hit him up earlier this month. Too about it.
Yeah.
Andy did reach out to me.
But if I got to get you there early, I'm going to be a cranky bastard on the way.
You always are.
Because just know I'm not going to help you with the training session.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think Johnny can take it. I think Fandito and
I think you would
Fandito's
do pretty
definitely
well
did
in
it.
that,
I,
man.
I think Johnny could like do wrestling anyway. I think
That's
just
true.
not like big time, but a little bit. Take some bumps.
Yeah.
really, Dizzle?
And
Asshole.
only so
There needs to be a new contract to where Sean needs a paper bag on. You know what? Kiss my ass, Dizzle.
Paper bag on your head.
I will
We've
get a paper
discussed
bag.
that. We actually have
We
discussed
have
that in the
discussed
past.
that.
we'll get a paper bag and we'll make him our Kip Saban.
We're not trying to fuck him though. Usually you use a paper bag when you're trying to fuck an ugly
What
chick.
the
No,
hell?
he's gonna be our Kip Saban. We're gonna get a paper
Ain't that
bag.
usually
I'm a
what you use a
double
paper
bagger.
bag for?
Yeah.
Like, is Dizzle, you trying to fuck him or something? Come on.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
said-
if you're into guys, that's fine, buddy.
And earlier, Dizzle
He
said
said
me
nope.
and Larry would take all y'all on.
He did do. I forgot
Uh-oh, that sounds
Thank
like a
you.
gangbang waiting to happen.
that. Bow, chicka bow wow.
We're gonna take you all on. No, not all us. Reverse gangbang guy. Come on.
We only get inside the ring with women.
Yeah, exactly. Bedroom matches is what we have.
Hey, we'll play by Andy Kaufman's rules.
You met one
we
of
only beat
our
up on women.
fans we got here, Chris Blade.
Chris Blade's not a
Yeah.
fan. He's a
He's
Roman
He's
reporter.
our Roman reporter. He'll see a woman's
Oh, baby.
and yeah, he'll look about like how Johnny's looking now.
He was at that last Triple Crown.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's training, but
He's a great guy. He really is.
he really is
He's
a nice
funny.
guy.
He's
I
so
love-
funny.
I've never met
Donnie
him personally.
Green, thanks for watching, buddy.
What's up, Donnie Green?
What's up, Donnie?
Big Donnie.
And
Great TikToks too.
he's doing this. He's got his own little fandom. He's got his own little gamut going.
He does.
is.
Southern. We call him the Southern Dick Slager.
You call him that.
Don't
He'll do
get-
those backyard. He'll do
They
those
say he's got
bedroom.
one. That's what I've heard. That's what he says.
What'd he say?
I mean, I have to believe it. When
Yeah.
I seen the woman that was sitting next to him that one night.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. He's like, he'll do. What does he do?
Oh yeah.
Does something like that.
He does this whole thing. Right
He's so funny. He's
What's
an
that
awesome
mean?
guy.
We don't know.
It's apparently a gun.
It's an outlaw gang or
He's
something.
he's got his own
Shoot the
gang.
wall.
He's-
I don't know what he does.
He's
I
got
don't
his
know what
own
it means.
fans. Like he'll have the whole like football team like where he's from doing this like in his
I mean,
Snapchats and on his
it's different.
Facebook. Yeah,
It's different. It's
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than what everybody else does.
it's so funny.
And he's always trying to find his theme song. He's always listening to see. He's like,
He's
this
always
is my theme song. This is what I'm gonna have.
He's
for
always
my
got a new
face.
girlfriend.
This is what I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Just tell him to buy, get his own custom made.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I always have it on MP3 for it. 'Cause you never want to show up and the guy plays your wrong theme song and you come out to something like Daisy and
Yep.
That's the worst. That's happened to me like once.
Yeah.
And I had to
Right.
come out, and I know nobody's gonna agree with me, but I had to come out to AC/DC, which I hated it.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
You don't like
That's
ACDC?
cool. Well,
Thunder.
I don't want no heat right now, so I'm
Oh, it's
just
fine.
no comment.
I don't think that they shit.
just
shit
it's
hate
not
on
your
either,
cup of
not
tea.
like that.
What is he-
Gotcha.
Matt Hardy just came out past.
I thought you were
deleting
told
everybody.
that delete
You
was
can't-
stupid by Tony Khan.
It's not stupid though.
But Tony Khan said they hate it.
No, he.
Did he say
That was
that?
the best gimmick
Yes.
ever, though.
Yeah,
It was good. It
That
was
was a
good
great-
for
Yeah,
him.
and guess what? Tony Khan made him change it.
Yeah, he's gonna fight Ego.
And ever
right now.
since then, this all Matt Hardy's been doing. Big time.
The
Matt.
fans are liking it. He's doing big time, Matt.
And
Let
yeah,
him do it.
he still got the broken Matt hair.
Yeah.
Well, what's okay?
He keeps it though.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
keeps
so Tony Khan should
You
let
never
him go
know
back
when they're
to
gonna
being
say
broke.
do the delete thing.
Yeah, because I think that he's doing like all of his gimmicks though. He does all of his gimmicks that he's ever done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Money Matt version 1. Look at him, he's flipping them off.
Yeah, he's flipping me off.
But he
That's
had just
awesome.
he had just started his new version of Broken Matt gimmick, and within just a couple months,
James Smith, thanks
He's
for
acting like
watching.
he's crazy. I think.
he
Yeah.
was crazy as Broken Matt. He was always saying,
I loved it when him and Jeff done it together though.
Yeah,
Brother
like
Nero.
Brother Nero.
Yeah.
Brother Nero,
That was
I
great
knew
stuff.
you'd come.
I wish he'd get his act together and clean up.
I wish too.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah,
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff.
I heard he's
He-
back to construction working.
No, he never did construction, but he was.
He's a singer.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a singer.
he's a singer. Peroxide
But-
again.
He works
he-
for North Carolina Roofing, don't he?
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
He Swanton bombs off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one-time bombs.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think so. I don't know what he's doing,
I
but
don't know. It's just crazy. Like, growing up watching him, and then like as when you get older, he's just like,
Yeah.
he just
Oh, he had some great matches in
He
AEW. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
well, those are matches he really shouldn't
Yeah,
have been
some great
having.
matches in
He-
TNA
But-
too.
But
him and that
that's what I'm
Darby
saying,
Allin
though.
in his match that was on Dynamite was a
Yeah.
fucking awesome match.
But I feel
That
like
should have been a pay-per-view match.
yeah, it should have been pay-per-view.
But I feel like the only reason why he has so many problems is because of the shit he has done, whatever,
Yep.
just so he could cope with it. Because I'm
But-
telling you right now,
But he's Matt Hardy. You can find
He's
any
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy. You can find any fucking trailer park bitch to drive you around when you're drunk.
yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? He's Jeff Hardy. Like find like any bitch
Get a
in
neighbor.
You know
Well,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of females and women
That's called
that love
Uber
him
or
in
Jeff.
the audience.
That's called Uber
Get
or
her
Lyft.
to drive you. Yeah, don't drive
You
yourself
know that
unless
spot,
he's just like, oh, I'm gonna
I
drive.
heard he got arrested on his way to court.
to,
for a
to
DUI.
get caught that many times drunk and driving, you gotta like it. Gotta be fun to you.
but if you remember, there was a spot that he did with Darby Allin. It involved the steel steps. He had Darby Allin on top of the side. Because I was a Swanton bomb. Well, he did that in TNA first.
Yeah.
The same spot.
Yeah.
Did exactly the same. People,
Yeah, but nobody gets tired of that.
hey,
You get tired of it?
I don't get tired.
I get tired of seeing it.
Jeff Hardy's style, but that was the first time he done that.
It's just
a long
also
time.
when
I want to see the Briscoes come fucking back to come to AEW.
I want to see him, but guess what? Tony Khan, like he
it's
said,
not Tony Khan. This
Tony-
ain't Tony Khan.
Tony Khan admitted that he can't bring him because the network doesn't want
Yeah,
Briscoes there.
it's not he.
But why does
He would bring them if
Because,
it wasn't for the
because of how they
network.
looking at and all
Because
that.
okay,
said something.
I'll tell. Back in 2011, back when Twitter was before it, the big controversy with it now, before it took over big in wrestling. It was still relatively new, probably about a couple years old. Jay Briscoe at that time. This was about the time they were still debating whether to make gay marriage legal or not.
I
Al,
got in LA.
same here. Jay Briscoe is not Jay. Yeah, Jay Briscoe, the older one. He's the one. He basically said, I don't want to do. I don't think they should do it. It's against my
Thank you.
religious beliefs or whichever. Thanks, brother. And Jay Briscoe put that on Twitter. Hashtag them boys.
He didn't hear me.
And what'd you say?
So I rubbed my balls on that one.
Sure. Okay. Anyways. And somebody from TBS saw that tweet. This was back in 2011. Jay Briscoe went on Twitter and apologized immediately for what he said. He realized, okay, I've ruffled some feathers. I'm sorry. That's how I felt. And he's even gone so far. And then it recently came back out, came to light. Everything that, when you have something, when you put something online, it stays out there forever, no matter what. You can take it down, whatever. There's going to be somebody see it.
Yeah.
Somebody saw that tweet, and Jay Briscoe said, yes, I said what I said. I apologized back then. I apologize now. That was how I felt. I realized that I was wrong. I ruffled some feathers, or he used different wording, but that's how I'm wording it. It's my story, damn it. And
It's his story and he's sticking to it.
that's right. And
Is
he,
this Willow Nightingale? Is that who? that
that's
is?
Willow Nightingale, and that's
I
Anna
love watching her
J.I.A.
wrestle.
Great wrestler.
She's
Who's your favorite women's wrestler?
Mine?
Yeah.
It was just showing her Britt Baker.
Oh, Britt Baker.
Dr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Britt
Did
Baker.
you see that beanie on her head too? She
I don't know if
looked freaking sexy
DMD
with that
mean- what's
Pittsburgh
DMD
on
mean?
there.
DMD, Doctor of Medical
Or take
Dentistry.
I thought it was Dick 'em down.
Tay
That's-
Conti's freaking sexy too.
Yeah, she's sexy too.
Yeah.
Who is
Tay
it?
Conti.
Oh, Tay Conti. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
She
beautiful.
got that big bubble.
Anyways,
butt, too.
yeah. anyways, and Jay Briscoe's like, I apologize back then. I apologize now. We need to let it go. But somebody from them won't allow AEW to sign them.
Yeah.
But they are still signed to their Ring of Honor.
They did
So when
wrestle
he
at
starts
SBR.
up Ring of Honor, which is supposed to be soon, it's going to be on HBO Max.
Is it really?
That's what they're saying.
Who's they? Who's they saying that?
That's what I've been reading on different wrestling websites.
Yeah, but they need to put it on something where everybody can watch it instead of like,
Yeah.
That's what I always hated about growing up with SmackDown too. It was always on like satellite, not on regular cable
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They need to.
I mean,
I feel like if you want that audience, whatever, put it to where everybody can see it.
Damn
Yeah.
straight. I feel like
Exactly.
it. I feel like the independents should have someone film the matches and upload them so that people can watch them. Cause
Yeah.
they kind of
Without-
are.
Technically, it's a rule though in independent wrestling. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's a rule. You have to record it. But
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, but I heard that one time that each promotion has to film the whole show just so they have proof.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Something didn't happen. Something did happen.
Right.
Here's the story.
That
with
does
it.
make sense.
And you can just say, hey, go
I
to
think it's
here.
like- I think it was for a commission thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a commission.
So there's a copy
But-
of every wrestling match that ever happened
Yep.
somewhere.
That way the commission can say, hey, we need to know if you had a match.
We really
Because
ought
the
to get
commissioner
those.
can't be everywhere.
No,
We ought to get that and upload it to a YouTube channel somewhere.
I think so. Pretty
Shall
sure.
see.
Because that would help out the independent scene more because then you get more eyes on wrestling that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
And it's all out
I just
there.
think every promotion should just be smart and have their own YouTube channel, on
Yep.
episodes on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah,
Doomsday Pro Wrestling.
But it it takes a lot to start a YouTube channel and a Facebook
does,
channel
but
and
I think
it's
the
a
payoff-
lot of
The payoff in the end, though, as long as you do it right,
Damn
Yeah.
you run that production right,
yeah.
You damn straight.
But doing it right, you know,
have money.
that's
You make money in it. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And
Yeah.
recently, Kirkpatrick's new promotion, Doomsday Pro Wrestling, they wrestles for. They've been doing this. They got their
Yeah,
own YouTube.
they
They've
got
been
their
uploading
YouTube
their
channel.
matches.
yeah, that's cool.
But see,
Yeah.
like I'd also do like my thing. I would do like lives too.
Do you
like
do
bigger shows.
YouTube of your own?
Do I have a YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
We'll have to
I
check
barely
that out.
I
Why don't-
barely upload to
Why
it
don't you upload it?
because I'm just.
I think every wrestler should have a YouTube channel to upload
I
to.
said wrestling promotion.
Don't be an
Every
ass,
wrestler
lady.
should too.
I would if I actually knew how to run the stuff. I just
Yeah.
don't know how to do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. Like, I didn't know how to do a podcast when I started it, but it took me like months to figure it out. Like, I studied every day for months to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then like we're at this point, this is a lot of like me just going after it and doing it and doing it and doing
Damn
it.
straight.
So it's like if you want to do something, it's like the whole little, and I don't want to endorse Nike, but it's the just do it part.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand.
Well, I mean, I do. I tried a lot.
Yeah.
Like I use TikTok and stuff just to like add videos and
Well,
make them look good.
yeah.
That's what it's all
That's
about.
what you do. You
Yeah,
just use
start out
all
simple.
you use all the
Also, if you
all
do
the tools that are given to you by these social media products, and you use them and put your stuff out there. And it's like it's timely though. You got to put it out there, and like
Yeah.
soon as it happens, you can't wait like 3 months and put a match out that you already had like 3 months ago. You got to
And-
put it out when it comes out.
And if you keep on doing it for TikTok, you'll be monetized.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
as soon as you get
TikTok
that
is
1,000
good. Like we're monetized on Facebook, and we're trying to build our YouTube channel. YouTube is hard to build.
That's
Yes, it
because
is.
YouTube messes with the algorithm.
Yeah, I think Facebook is a really great place to get people to see you. There's a lot of people on Facebook. Like Facebook's a great social media, but like they don't have a lot of people working there. And then Twitter is changing now, so I think they're going to start like doing some lives and like you can do lives on
Just
there.
saw before we went live
Twitch.
that Jim Carrey says he's leaving Twitter.
Twitch,
Like, who
YouTube.
cares?
I don't know. Like
Like,
So if all these celebrities are leaving YouTube, like it's going to turn into something that they don't want. Like just stay on there and put your opinion out and let everybody have their own opinion and have everybody
Phenomenal
say
Fine
what
said,
they want to
"That's
say.
it.
And
Use all the free promotion and media you can get.
who said that?
Phenomenal Fines.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Ain't much else going on, Donnie
think
Green. Sorry, brother.
a person-
We love
didn't
you,
get back.
Donnie.
I think a wrestler should, start his own brand, have his own logo, like you got a logo, you
Hey,
got a
Donnie.
brand, You got your own color. Start you a YouTube page, a Facebook page.
We're telling about your
and
duck,
a Twitter and a Twitch. Well, not even a Twitch, but a Twitter, and then go from there. You know,
I got a couple of logos and designs I've made up and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. That newest one I got out, it's a skull. It literally looks like me, but it's a skull with a beard and a haircut and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I love that shirt. It's probably one of my favorite shirts I ever made. I made it myself though.
Yeah. So you're a creative guy, you know.
Kinda like I tweak around with stuff, and sometimes I get lucky and it looks real good. And then I'll use it, but and then like that's with like a couple wrestlers, they'll always send me like their matches and like they're like, here, cut this for me, which it's very easy on an iPhone. I don't know how many guys don't realize
iPhones are great.
You can like I get sent matches all the time, and they're like, here, cut this for me, and it's just like of like the finish or something like that, and I'm like, okay. I was like, and then I just wonder, I'm like, bro, do you not have an iPhone? You know,
I got 2 of them,
which I don't care, to help people out and stuff like that, which I do.
Yeah.
But I just always thought it was funny, they're coming to me, and I'm like, I'm the least techie suave here, you know, to do this stuff, and I'm like, only thing I'm doing is upload or like that, recording your video, and then just taking everything out of it, like the
chopping it and editing, and you're editing. It's like it's
pretty much every video you see on my stuff. That's me. I've set it up, and
it's you got to
Willow
find
Nightingale put out the victory yell for Anna J.
In any of this stuff, you got to find the ins and the outs. And what people don't understand is like you have to have the video in, and then you pull out what you want. So it's in and out, and then it's like do it. So don't be scared to screw it up, because like what we do here is like we do it. It's not like we don't like edit anything. We don't we don't post things we post a lot on Facebook and stuff, and we do a lot of prep and stuff, but not that we don't, but like the show is like we don't have time to sit around and write the show, and
the show's best as is.
Yeah, so we improv a lot of things, and we wanted to do a podcast, so we do it, It's like you got to do it,
Ruby Soho's back.
Yeah, there you go.
Destination unknown.
I'm just interested in what's inside the ring right now.
Wasn't they talking about a mid card?
There she is.
A mid card women's like title.
That's the TBS title.
I was about to say.
Okay, but they were talking about one on
Thank you.
WWE, right?
I agree with you right there. Everything. Oh, I don't know about WWE doing that, but you said it right. AEW needs to quit giving everybody a fucking title.
They need 3 more titles.
No, they don't.
They're like Oprah. Okay.
They need 3 more titles. They need the intergender title.
Everybody.
They need the intergender title.
No.
Yeah, they do.
No, they already got
So Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti can have a belt together. No. I want that so bad. God. And then they have to have.
You just want that because she gets kissed by him.
But there's not many people that would be able to go against them for it. They end up having to make up couples or something like that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
but
it takes all the hassle out of it.
Yeah, Ruby Soho is with what's her name from? She kissed her.
For a show, you should just have like a main card title,
what's wrong with
a mid card title, a tag belt, and a woman's belt. And that's all you need right there. Other than that, like it's just.
And then you got to have the Mid Atlantic title, and you got to have the Trios title.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You got to have a quadruple title.
Sorry, Andy, but
and they got to have wipe your ass with your left hand title. What
you got to have like
trophy.
You got to have the light heavyweight champion. You got to have the flyweight champion.
You need just the world title.
You got to have the best friends champion.
Right there's the man right there. Title. Malachi Black.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you got to have the dark champion. Like
stop.
No.
Just stop.
Andy, no.
Yeah.
They've got enough championships.
You got the best person that takes out the trash champion.
That'd be Johnny, right? Oh, good Lord.
Brody King.
Yes.
Big boy.
I love him.
Brody King is awesome. And you can tell that he's been working out. He's lost some weight.
Too, so.
Brody King's lost some weight. He looks fucking phenomenal.
He looks fat.
That's always my thing, though, too. If you don't put work into yourself either, though. There's so many people that call themselves wrestlers, and they don't even put no work into their bodies.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like that's one of the main things you should do whenever you become that.
Yeah, because wrestling's all about upper body. And
if you can't climb the stairs without going, You shouldn't be a wrestler, I don't think.
Exactly. I mean, there for a while, man. Like I'd blow up in there, man, and I ended up having to do something different, and that's what I've been trying to do is get my cardio way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because cardio matters a lot.
I'm in the gym 5-6 days a week though, like literally, sometimes even 2 times.
That's
a day.
why you can't do your YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly. I can't even
Yeah,
lift my arms
because
half
he's
the time.
hitting that gym.
Dude, that's like how I said I've been slacking and stuff like that. I may have been slacking, but the whole time I'm slacking on the wrestling, I'm like trying to make up for it with.
You're probably your
working
worst
out.
critic too.
I am. I really am.
That's the best way. There's your girl.
Because I should be like
Andy.
I don't know.
I know.
Oh, good Lord.
God.
Oh my God! Look at she's
Oh
beautiful.
my God, she got the dollar
She is
bills.
beautiful.
Oh,
Dollar
See,
bill
that's
bikini.
that was my problem right there.
She's dope. She'd be my.
I'm
problem.
off those for. I've been off those for 2 years now.
Hopefully my girlfriend ain't watching. She'll beat me up.
Look
Hey.
at that freaking green.
hey, wait, when she was wearing that Chitara gear, and she, you could have sworn that she almost popped the titty. Or
It wasn't just the titty.
Man, when she
It
came
was
out,
below the
she
belt.
came out a few times. She wears the skimpiest stuff. She is the
And they
Look
give her a
like-
mid.
one of the hottest.
Yeah.
right?
They give her a mid card.
Well, she's not.
But
the,
she's
she's
getting
not
it
the
over.
best
She's-
wrestler, but she's
Yeah,
She's
but she-
42 and 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she should be holding.
when
the
she first started,
AEW
like
world title.
She's Goldberg, you know.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
She's a
Goldberg. Yeah.
female. Go.
Yeah, she's the female
She only
Goldberg.
bit
Oh,
173 days.
And she looks she's the
173 title defenses, which made no sense.
No,
Hey,
feel
Because
like-
he'd show up one week at 60
I'm
and
sorry,
then
but I feel like the TNT title and the TBS title is just like the same as the 24/7 title.
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I feel like they all
or
have
it's
the same
their
amount of
version of the TV title, which
True.
at that point the
Yeah,
TV.
Yeah,
the
because
TV
they only
titles.
have the AEW title. That's their main title.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have an Intercontinental or like
No.
a.
Those are
US
supposed to be
titles.
those kind of titles, I think.
I think
That's what the
it
Well,
is.
the
Plan.
Mid Atlantic title, I guess.
Okay,
that's
that's
supposed to be
a
something.
full body stocking, or that's just damn.
That's
Oh,
so hot.
Yeah, she's got a. Yeah,
Spicy.
cut this shit.
she's got some. Yeah, she's
Andy,
got a
I
stocking
know
on
she's
there.
your, I know she's your side piece, but I go in there and
That's
say,
my side piece.
Yeah. We're just kidding, Wendy. If you ever watch this,
that's right, Wendy. We're just
Yeah,
kidding.
you're gonna get me killed when I get later. That's all right.
My bad.
I don't know. I've been killed before.
Hey,
It is on me.
hey, if she really believes that, there's something wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Well, you know.
We're kidding, Wendy.
Okay.
We love you.
Yeah, there's this. Yeah, she like you said, she's the
The
Goldberg.
chick
but-
holding the jacket used to wrestle in OVW, or still does occasionally. I guess I don't know who the
But you're right.
is. That Kiara Hogan?
Yep.
She looks totally different.
No, they.
I know, right?
I think she fired somebody last week.
It was Red Velvet.
Yeah, she fired one of them
Oh
last week.
yeah, I remember. She's like,
Yeah, it was Red Velvet. That's
"Young's
right.
come on, not you." Ain't that what she did? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all come on, you're fired. That's what she said.
But you're right, Tyler Logan. Neither TBS or TNT title is like the Intercontinental and United States title.
Yeah.
They're basically just
I think everybody
Just
that
a
wrestles
blow-
need a title.
they're basically like the WCW version of low tier title.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was Kiara Hogan, so that's Red Velvet right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Kiara Hogan.
Holding the belt.
She's gonna start going
Layla-
back to wrestling. I think, like just being
Layla
like
Hirsch
wrestler.
is so hot.
Is that Layla Hirsch?
Uh
I
huh.
don't know.
Hershey Highway is what I call her.
Well, you can call her whatever you want to, buddy.
But
He
yeah.
said no. It was Kiara got the boot last week. Okay.
And then the best one,
Alright.
and then the best female in WWE is Mandy Rose.
That's true.
Oh my God, yes.
She's fine. as
She
hell.
started out being just eye candy.
No, I could watch 3 hours of that all day.
Hey,
Well,
All
Her-
3
her-
hours.
her,
but now she's really earned her
Yeah.
spot back there in NXT.
Is she the champion?
She went down there to
yeah,
NXT.
yeah, she's
Yeah, and
full on.
changed her whole gimmick straight
Look,
up.
Little Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
He's not
they-
Lil no more. We
yeah,
just call
he
him
would
Bow
be
Wow.
wrestling
They're
a female.
making
wouldn't
this
he?
now.
He's
a
wanting to be a
feud.
wrestler.
Yeah, he would want.
Yeah, he's training. Or
like he's
whatever.
coming in wrestling. Like he's coming in and talking shit to a female wrestler. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
I know.
Hey, Andy
That's
Kaufman.
crazy.
Yeah, come in and talk like shit to like
I
a.
mean, Andy Kaufman was beating women's asses.
Yeah,
and
but
then
he's
finally
Andy
got to
Kaufman.
fight
He's a
Jerry
damn
Lawler.
comedian. Like this guy's supposed
Yeah.
to be like a thug.
Yeah, but you gotta admit,
wrestler.
But he's been in the game since he was 6 when he says.
I
I'm
was
like,
about
dude,
to say
shut
something
up.
like that.
Yeah, little
but
Bow
but
Wow.
you gotta admit though, Andy Kaufman may have been a comedian, but he respected the sport of wrestling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And when he came in,
He never cashed
me
any of his
stay
checks. He never
Wow.
cashed any of his checks.
Bow Wow. Come on.
He damn right he never cashed in with his chest because
I want to see.
he
Like,
respected the business.
I want to see Jay beat the hell out of Bow Wow. That's what I want to see.
It's gonna happen.
I want to see her
I want
tear
to
his
see
head
her
off.
beat the shit
I
out of
wanna
Oh, that'd
see-
be your one loss to him.
No, I want to see him get exposed as a terrible
Damn.
wrestler by her kicking his ass.
Hey, Wendy, thanks for watching. Damn, it's like we spoke.
Thanks
into
for tuning
existence.
in.
Thank you, Wendy. We love you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. But
Wendy's also one of our.
It's like Andy Kaufman may have been comedian, but he respected business enough
Yeah, he did.
that he made sure that he
It
didn't-
got so bad that even all the other promoters didn't even know. Bill Watts literally went on his TV, wasn't even affiliated with Memphis Wrestling, and goes, "Let that be a lesson to any comedians.
Yeah.
Don't try to get in our business. Look what happened to Andy Kaufman."
And my favorite thing is that they even worked.
Paul Bosch said, "Good job." I'm like, what the hell?
Even David Letterman wasn't privy to it. He's like
Privy.
He's like, what the hell's going on? And Kaufman that slap. I'm telling you, he may have been a comedian, but Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler.
Oh, I didn't say it was I like it's better for like I don't know a comedian to take on a female in a wrestling match than freaking somebody like Bow Wow coming in and acting like he's going to take on Jade as a wrestling match. That's
Bow Wow, excuse my language, is a bitch.
hey Bow Wow, how you doing over there?
Hey, Bow Wow, what's up?
Don't make me smack me duck.
Ducks are stupid. Anyways.
Hey,
was-
ducks. Ducks
Johnny
are
will
something
slap you
special.
across the lips with his duck.
Kinky. Yeah. Yeah. There's a commercial for recovery. So
I do think that
anybody that's struggling with addiction, look up. There's always places to get help.
Yeah, there is.
That's not one of our sponsors, but I felt it was necessary to say.
No, we
something
should. I
on
mean,
that.
we could talk about like
Yeah.
you've had some problems with the depression, right? Lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental health awareness.
Mental health. Yeah, definitely.
Nobody ever wants to speak about mental awareness for men.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty dark place. But I get through it. You know, wrestling helps me get through it. I got a good support system that's helped me get through it too.
Yeah, me too. Like
I've been there.
the podcast and these guys are help keep me when after COVID I had a little furniture delivery business. I was doing I wasn't doing podcasting. I was bartending, having a really good time doing that, having a fun time doing that, making pretty good money. And then I had my own furniture delivery business plus my day job. I've been there 20 years. So I was doing all the three of these things, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
My bartending went to shit. My furniture delivery went to shit. I was just like depressed, man. I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? You know, like the bartending was like, I worked at a little bar and it was like my stage. I was performing. I was being fucking silly.
He was
and
Tom
everybody-
Cruise in Cocktail.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I loved it. I didn't, I was learning how to do. I did it for 3 years, and
Oh, that was Cole Carter.
so I started the podcast, and and then I
didn't
did
know
it.
that.
I did it like a year, pretty much by myself with my kids and stuff, and then I moved here, and these guys, dealing with depression and anxiety and stuff, and these guys helped me out, and we all do this instead of like being worried about depression, and it still creeps up every once in a while, but. We help each other, and one of us is down, the other will be like, hey, man, what's up? You got to, be there with us, and Sean, has had some, things going on, and we all have some things going on.
I'm about to go through a divorce myself.
About to go through a divorce, and, we're here for him, and,
Yeah, you guys are.
Johnny's got ED, so we're trying to help him with that.
I do go through depression every now and then, but there's times where I remind myself, stop laying down, start doing something.
There you
And
go.
that's what
That's-
I do on here.
Hey, that's where
Yeah.
your stupid brother, Fandito,
That's
comes
really
back in.
And Johnny, like Johnny's turned, Johnny is a very creative person. He helps me on the Facebook page and helps me write. We write skits together and we do a lot of like
this podcast has been your purpose.
dumb stuff a lot. And Johnny,
I mean
Johnny
that
pretty much does the
literally.
podcast 100% of the time. He helps
I
me
can
out a
tell.
lot. Yeah, he's
I can
all
tell.
over.
And he books everything.
it shows.
Yeah.
And I tried to also make sure that the wrestlers know that we do want to respect the business and
Yeah.
also put over all of wrestling.
Talk about Johnny wrestling. Johnny is Johnny wrestling. He lives wrestling. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't wrestle, but he loves the sport.
He's got
and
the passion for it.
He does
Yeah,
have
he
the
does.
passion for it. He does try to put it over, and we talk wrestling just about every day. So,
Yeah.
and we
That's
do
the kind of
this.
people that need. That's the kind of people wrestling.
Yeah,
needs.
yeah. So that's why
Yeah, that's
that's
great.
why the podcast is. People ask, well, why the podcast gets over? It's because we do it. We
Yeah.
put it out there, and we got Johnny 100% of the time. Me, as much as I can do it. Sean as much as he can do it, and then we got the other guys, the slicksters, and then they got my son, which helps behind the stages, and we all try to fight this thing called depression,
It's
together.
a team effort.
Yeah.
Because no team ever got by being just one person.
That's
trying to
right. There's
carry
no
themselves.
I in team.
I got my old tag team partner. He's the one that trained me and stuff like that. He's the one that helps me get through a lot of it. Like, he's always there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And if I ever try to get down, he always like, pick yourself the fuck back up.
Yeah.
You're better than
You
this.
gotta if you get down, you need to you gotta realize, hey, this is just a moment, and you need to reach out to a
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
And then if we see you, we seen you post some stuff, and we try to reach out to you, and not
Yeah,
like
when-
we
whenever
even
I
know
saw
you that
you,
great, but we all connect with wrestling.
When I saw you talking about Dark Place, talking about why do I have to be here? Why should I be here?
Yeah.
I was like, what's he talking about? So I hit you up and try to remind you, stay positive because you got your son.
Yeah.
You got your
love very
kids.
much.
yeah,
Kirkpatrick, thanks for
you
the
got
stars,
your
brother.
six kids,
Kirkpatrick,
all 6 of your kids.
All
Yep.
6 of them.
Yeah, all 6 of your kids.
and also
And you got a beautiful,
condom,
probably
dude.
got a beautiful wife,
Just throwing that
girlfriend
out
right now.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
she gets me through a lot too.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's right.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her, I'd be lost, to be honest with you.
Shout out to your
Shout
woman.
out to her,
Yep.
Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Katie. It's,
Shout out to Katie.
She goes to every show with me pretty much. She's
awesome.
always right there.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's what it's all about too. Support.
Yeah. She's never even followed a day of wrestling in her life till she got with me, and then that's the only thing we've done over the past year and a half is travel the road together and everything.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That
that's
is very
cool.
awesome.
That's cool.
So now she's really into it.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
try to get her to get into it, and she's like, "No, I
try to
can't."
wrestle herself. Yeah.
I was like, you can even just valet, I was like, just valet somebody.
There
Or
you go.
valet,
Trust me,
valet
this-
me.
Valley you, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Trust me, if she became ballet, she would see how easy it is.
Yeah.
Because all she got to do is she's a heel.
It's probably fun
is-
too to
is just
Mm.
cuss out the crowd and let them know.
Because I like to just walk out there. That feeling, whenever you hit that curtain, man,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you just see everybody. That's,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
we got
we
a-
got to
man.
experience that. at
we got a
the South.
chance to be in the ring during a match, and
Well, we presented the belt right here that Zodiac's
Yeah.
holding behind Andy's head. We
We walked
we got
out
a
that
chance to
curtain.
get come out through the curtain, come, walk into the ring, respect.
It's just a great feeling, though.
it's a big deal,
John
man.
Gilbert
it really
said, "Wait,
is.
you're cheating on me."
It gives you
John Gilbert.
it gives you cold chills a little bit, and you're
It
in
was
this,
a good
John
feeling.
Gilbert.
this thing that we all love. We actually get to be a part of it. Not actually get to. We're not wrestlers, but we get to be a part of it by talking about it and putting it over and
Yeah.
and
My
supporting
advice-
the wrestlers. And
We are the official, unofficial podcast of New South Wrestling. It hasn't been totally made official yet,
And-
but
Tony always
it's
puts us
essential.
over.
Yeah, he puts us over, and if he's got any
And
new
when we-
deal, he'll
when
call
we get
Andy
a
and say,
banner made, we can,
"Should we do it this way, this, that, and the other?" He'll get your input.
And if we get banner made, he'll be hanging that banner
Oh yeah,
up.
we got to get a banner made that he's going to hang up at the new stadium now.
And my advice to all you wrestlers out there that don't listen, before you step to that ring, I just want you to remember, wipe your damn feet on the apron. Don't
Yeah.
step to that
Oh,
ring without
that's
doing
your
that.
first lesson for you.
Tony's
even
the
get into it.
Tony's the kind of guy that just he's like us. He loves wrestling, so he don't like badmouth anybody else's promotion. He don't really like OVW very much because they kind of try to shit on him. But
Yeah.
I think we can mend that fence too if we needed to. And Tony's just always like he's always positive about it, always like putting us over, and we're always trying to put him over. And he always says like work with all the wrestlers, work with each other, all the promotions work with each other. He's always putting over like everybody work with each other.
That's why it needs to be though, just so everybody can have their time to shine.
Yeah, kind of like Terry England and them down there. They're working together with TCW, and that's just awesome. That's just some awesome shit right there.
And it flows good too. It's like it's not
better
not as bad as people think it is.
Build each other.
Yeah.
Think about everybody else. Oh man, you got Tyler Logan on your show, and he bought some house in. You think we could borrow him for a week or two over here? Yeah, sure. Bring him over, and then follow people over there, and then boom, bam, bam, done.
I worked for a promotion called Big B Big B Pro Wrestling, and like they have problems with the WWA people because they both run in Owensboro and stuff like that. And I was like, quit hating on each other. But I mean, I get it to
do a show together, shit.
Because I'm not joking. WWA they draw over 100. Like at least every show, there's at least over 100 people in their crowd.
Yeah.
And then Big B, they work their ass off. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just they let everybody like come in and take a shot at running their promotion and booking it and
yeah.
But they're doing good now. Apparently, they're doing decent up there. But it's just crazy.
I think when you mentioned
every time I have a podcast, I hear of a new promotion.
I think when you mentioned your girl,
you
broke somebody's heart.
Who? John G.
John Gilbert. He
That's
said he took you to Buc-ee's and everything. And
he did.
That's how you treat him.
Romantic. That's very romantic.
He took me to Buc-ee's. He took me to West Virginia. We went
Oh
to
my
West
God.
Virginia together. Me, him, and Corey Storm. We got in a car one time when we went and did this show called Mega Pro. That's a good time. That's another good guy. That he's really good at what he does, and he's a pretty damn good friend. That's probably one of my good friends I met in this business is Big John G.
Yeah.
Speaking of Big John,
he gets into it with our buddy Andrew.
Let's have him on the show.
Hey, we do want to get you on here, Big John Gilbert. I'll
get
be hitting you up after the show.
Get him on here because he's great to talk to.
Definitely.
Too.
Yeah.
He's definitely probably got some good stories to tell you.
Definitely will need to because ever since I saw Andrew get heat over him, I was like, well, you know what?
Get hold of Lee Johnny Snowden on Facebook, John Gilbert. He'll get you booked eventually sometime next year.
We'll get a hold of you.
He smacked
probably
this girl.
around this time next year.
We was doing a show for Allied Pro Wrestling, and he came out and he smacked this woman's hat off her head. He did, and like, dude, she like went plumb off about it, like as if he hit her.
Yeah.
Oh
like
my
he
God.
really hit her or something like that. Like that's how she tried to blow it up, and he just knocked her hat off. He was like, "Go on, little old lady." I was like, "Oh my God, that was the best ever," because she got so tore up.
Yeah, people ought to know.
Oh, what are they doing?
They come out to this is that.
They're doing that best of seven series.
Yeah. Like the lead has got beaten 2 times in a row.
Yeah, the Elite's been beat twice in a row.
Hey, what happens if they blow it?
I think this is the second of the 7.
This is the third.
But what if
That's the second.
No,
third.
it's the third.
You sure?
Yeah, they had the first one at the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
One
so that
last
one
week.
counts?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We thought it didn't, but
what
it's
happens
decided.
if
What is Kenny doing?
they blow it
Who knows?
2-0 lead?
He took like his time on that. I thought he was gonna do something.
Yeah.
Think about it. What happens if they blow a 2-0 lead against the lead?
Good Lord.
Penta's great though.
Oh yeah,
He really
Penta
is.
is awesome. Young Bucks are awesome too. Kenny's awesome too. They just
Have they even all got in the ring to start?
No.
I didn't think so.
yeah. The Lucha Brothers.
He goes, not the hat. Oh no!
One of my favorite matches that I've seen in person was we were at All Out in Chicago. We went up there and seen it, and the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks in a steel cage match.
Yeah, that was a great match. It really was.
Crazy great match.
And it told a good story too.
They're supposed to be coming down here to Lexington, ain't they?
Oh hell yeah, we're going.
We
there.
have
going to
tickets.
We're all going. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
we're gonna do the show on a Tuesday instead of a Wednesday night. We're gonna go down there.
That's
and-
gonna be awesome though.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh
It
yeah.
really is.
Yeah. I mean, they bring in some they bring in local guys and do
I know.
dark sometimes. So
And we know Tony Khan secretly watches us.
Oh yeah.
Pence's
Tony Khan
Yeah,
watches
Yeah,
the
he's
hammer.
secretly watching.
They're stopping him from
Yeah.
using the
Because,
hammer.
Because anytime
Phoenix
that we
is
mention something, about
slowly
2-3
starting to
weeks
show a
later,
mean
it
streak.
happens on the show.
Oh
snap.
wow.
That's
Damn.
going to
What the
backfire. That's
hell?
going to back. Ah.
Why y'all attacking each other?
Oh. Oh, he turned on
Trigger,
his.
right?
Dissension. amongst the ranks.
Yeah. Fear factor. Fear.
here it
Oh.
Oh,
Super
wow.
kick.
Are they trying to turn the Young Bucks
Watch 'em.
and Kenny like face?
Yeah.
Snapdragon super.
They
It
are,
kinda
aren't
looks
they?
like it.
I
Yeah,
hope not.
yeah.
Why
stand
not,
them.
Sean?
Oh, when
stand
when
them.
CM Punk comes back, he's gonna
I'm
be
allowed to have my opinion.
he's gonna be
But Sean,
triple
is CM
heel.
Punk a heel?
Kenny
don't
Omega
give a
is
shit.
is the best.
If
though.
he's a heel,
Yeah,
that
he
means
is.
He's,
He's
great.
not a heel.
He's the best heel too. Anyway,
In my opinion, he's
Oh.
a face.
who is?
In my opinion, he's still a heel.
Punk? No, he's
you
gonna
know,
when he comes
Punk-
back, he's gonna be the biggest
Punk
heel
is the
ever.
best heel to ever freaking walk.
When he
around.
comes
really
back,
was.
he is one
Retro
of them.
And he's
Wrestling
coming
Revival
back. Way better
Podcast.
than
Thanks
the
for
face.
watching.
Huh?
He's way better as a heel than a face.
I don't really care too much for him as a face
no, I don't
Me
think
either.
so either.
because he just comes out and gets that cheap shine.
Yep.
Yeah, I
But
think
if,
that
but
he's
if you look at him
Kind of
when
like
he's a
Foley,
heel,
where he mentioned the town.
I
yeah.
really think they ought to bring him back and bring him
Oh,
crazy heel power back.
yeah.
Hey, as a heel, he was great because you had that straight edge society.
What are they doing?
Oh,
Triple backflip off the
I
ropes.
guarantee it. Watch them.
here we go.
Did he break his?
That was
he
pretty
broke his
cool.
nose at the pay-per-view. That's why he's wearing the mask.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
shit.
Who did?
Fear Factor.
Retro Wrestling Revival, brother. We will keep up the good work. You as well, guys.
That's a podcast, right?
US
Yeah,
West.
Retro Wrestling Revival
Hey,
podcast.
reach out to us, guys. We'll work with you guys.
Yes, sir. We will.
Always.
We'll work with anybody. We like everybody.
Yes, we do.
We're putting over
We're
wrestling.
shameless shills. We don't care.
And we're putting
That's
over
a joke.
wrestling
That's a joke.
because wrestling needs built up.
Ah,
not
look at
built
that.
down.
Nick Jackson just
Oh,
pushed Kenny out of the way. Stupid
Nice.
super kicks. I swear super kicks been the
That's
overused
nice.
move in
They
wrestling
are.
nowadays.
I will admit that.
Oh, they use
They're
them.
good,
But
but
I
good
use-
God, when there's
use it-
38 of them in a single
Yeah.
match.
I
Yeah.
was about to say that's too much.
The Young
I was
Bucks.
about to
That's
say,
the
'cause I
Young
use
Bucks
them-
things. You know.
Young Bucks are stupid.
Thank you, Johnny. How come when I say that the Elite and Young Bucks are stupid, I'm an asshole, but when you say it, it's okay?
Because it was finally put into perspective that they're
Yeah.
always using the fucking super kick and it's supposed to be their thing. How's it a thing? They're overusing the super kick.
That's their thing.
But that
It's like your thing is the duck.
mine is not overused. I only bring this out once
Ducks,
in a while.
you've used it about 5 or 6 times in the last.
You try to use
Half
your
an
duck.
hour.
You try to use your duck on everybody in the room.
Don't make me shut.
See?
You try to slide your
Is
duck
that your
in
gimmick
everywhere.
with the duck?
But it is crazy though. Like growing up watching HBK use it. As,
Yeah.
You know, like
As his
it's-
Oh, yeah, nobody used it.
Nobody else
used
did it.
Nobody else did it besides HBK, and now like everybody does it.
Everybody uses it.
I mean, I'm guilty of using it myself.
Oh,
I use
yeah.
it every now
Hey,
and
yours.
There's
is,
nothing wrong with it.
Yours is done
There's,
right because you're not using
there's
it
nothing wrong when
completely
you're
all the
doing
time
it
to that match.
sparingly or whichever, but when it's on every single
Yeah.
thing, it's like you tend. Oh, good lord!
Oh,
Even
God.
Stevie Richards
Seated-
didn't use it like that.
Stevie kick. I forgot about that.
I thought they were going to go over again on them.
I thought so too.
I thought so.
That was a badass move, right?
But yeah, that the Stevie
Pac
kick
is a
you-
crazy. Pac is a crazy fucking
He
wrestler,
really
man.
is.
He's
I like
awesome
him.
as fuck.
And the Stevie kick was never overused. And that
No,
was
it wasn't
kick.
overused.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is that
But now
Young Bucks
everybody
use
and their
theirs
brother
too
does
much.
one.
Who wants to see? What is it?
I'm tired of it.
Right to censor again back in WWE.
I
No.
do. Oh, I do.
I do too.
Godfather hated that time of
I
his
think
career.
they could make a new one. I think they
Hey.
should make a new one.
Bring it back, and I guarantee it's gonna be the most hated faction.
Who would
around.
be in it though? Who would?
Who
You,
would-
you have to get guys that
Chad Gable,
that can-
maybe.
Yeah, probably.
no,
So,
good
just
God.
so he
He's
can do
already
it.
I
annoying
love
enough
Chad
with
Gable,
this.
man.
Shush, please.
I
Shush.
love him. I think he's awesome.
Hey,
He's
I
the
could-
second coming.
He's
of,
getting over.
He's
Second,
the second
coming,
coming
of
of
Kurt.
Angle.
I'll give you that.
I love him.
He's the
dude.
one they
Who is
should have used as the city.
Chad Gable?
Oh,
Yeah,
Chad Gable.
Chad
Yeah.
Gable.
Instead of Jason Jordan, they should have used him.
Who is
He's so funny, dude.
Shorty G.
Yeah,
Yeah, Shorty
Shorty
G.
G.
Yeah,
He is really good. I wish he would be like more of a serious.
Me too.
he's
Working
funny
though,
as
you
fuck.
know?
Because
Him and
his
Otis are
moveset's
great,
great.
together.
I
He
mean,
got
like-
that rolling. He's got the O'Connor roll German suplex.
Yeah.
That's a badass.
Chaos Theory.
He's a
Douglas
badass
Williams
wrestler.
invented
He's a
that
great wrestler.
version of
He
it.
really is.
Yeah.
Spoiler
I just
alert.
wish they would let him do something on his own though,
Me too.
instead of just pairing him with somebody.
I think he
Because
could be like.
the only
I think he
time
could
that
be
they
the
did was
new
when he was
Kurt
Shorty
Angle.
G.
Yeah.
But he needs to do it as this version of Chad Gate.
Yeah.
He doesn't need Otis because
No.
Otis can get over by himself.
Yeah.
Because look,
I'm
Otis
kinda
could
liking
get
this
over by
version of
himself.
Otis. Otis couldn't really. He had to have Tucker. I mean, that one Tucker, he kind
No, I
of
think
He had
floundered.
I think it was more Mandy Rose than it was Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over really there,
Exactly. Exactly.
Mandy Rose was so
Tucker's
sexy,
gone.
To get him some baby face.
I wonder if they still talk to each other, him and Tucker.
But that was a good tactic, though.
Tucker was a good wrestler,
Heavy machinery,
too.
Yeah.
Heavy Machinery was great.
Tucker was a good
I
wrestler.
like
Did you see him
finish
do?
one of them would get one and like the and one would just jump on Otis's back and turn it into like a double.
Did y'all see him in
splash.
that? He was in the what was it? The steel cage match. Which one is it? The elimination chamber.
Elimination
And they had a tag team elimination chamber
yeah,
match.
and they
And he did that big ass flip off the top of the fucking.
yeah,
You remember that?
I remember it.
Tucker was
It's been- Tucker could go,
He could wrestle.
but from what I hear, when Tucker got released due to budget cuts due to the pandemic or whatever,
I hated that.
Yeah.
yeah, well, because they got rid of like
I just hated the
30% of the entire thing.
Oh yeah, the pandemic.
yeah, the
period was
pandemic
awful.
sucks for everybody.
Ruined everything.
I don't think I watched much wrestling then.
I didn't either. I mean, I did. Like, to be honest with you guys, I watch wrestling. I watch more AEW than I do anything just because, like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's indie wrestling with a camera.
Yeah,
It
pretty
pretty
much.
That's true.
I mean, I love WWE too, don't get me wrong, but there's only just certain people that keep me interested in WWE,
Yeah.
which is like Pete Dunne and Seth Rollins.
This is more of a wrestling show,
Kevin
and the
Owens.
other's
Kevin
more
Owens, I
of
love
Kevin
Kevin
Owens is
Yeah.
Sami
badass.
Zayn.
Sami Zayn,
Sami
Good
Zayn.
God.
Honorary Use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Sami
And
Zayn's
he's
getting
gonna
that
lose it.
that over.
Hey, now he's
Sami
gonna do
Zayn has
Yeah.
been, he was like that recurring character or that special one-off character that was like, hey, can we get you back on next week's show and this, that, and the other.
Hey,
And next
Paul
thing you
Heyman
know,
said
now
that.
he's a full-fledged member of the whole thing.
And the reason why is because War Games.
It's kind of like how Steve Urkel started out as just like a one or two off on Family Matters, and then by the next season he was still a recurring character, but then
Oh.
he became a
Great
main
analogy.
character.
Johnny Lee.
And then the show, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, pretty much.
Johnny Lee came on
Johnny-
it as a guest and
There's
ended up
another
never
super
leaving.
There should be a new drinking game every time the Bucks use a super kick.
Oh yeah.
Don't do
Yes.
that, cause you'll die.
We'd be drunk as fuck.
Yeah, because they'll be hitting over 100.
'Cause you're
kicks
dying.
in that match.
I'm just saying that would be a really
Look
good
at they
good
tried to
game.
do that.
They'll hear that there's.
They'll hear about
game,
that, and then they'll stop
doing
doing it. That would suck. We're sitting here with the drunks in front of us.
Everybody's starting to pin people like they're like Rhea Ripley is pinning
Yeah.
them. Remember she pins all those
Yeah.
girls like
Oh, good
she's-
lord.
Hey,
Oh,
and
good
Charlotte.
Lord.
I love Rhea Ripley.
Oh, yeah.
I love her.
He's
Really?
I
awesome.
forgot all
Hey.
about her though.
I
Oh.
think she's with Dominic right now. Dominic.
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 But her boyfriend's on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy
Hey,
Murphy is
Buddy
on
Murphy.
that.
Buddy Matthews. Yeah.
Talk
He's-
about Rhea
Matthews
Ripley
out.
lately.
He's an awesome wrestler. too.
Same
Yes.
guy.
I know. I
And-
keep on still calling him his own name.
Yeah,
I still call
me
him
too.
Murphy.
Also, he also commented recently on Twitter. Sheamus said something about him and Rhea's workout routine.
Yeah.
So he said, "Of course, you're teaching him my workout." So she just posted on Wilson saying, "Wow."
Yeah.
Here we go
Oh,
again.
the BTE trigger.
Oh.
Super kicks.
No,
Why-
one did super kick, one just did a big boot.
Yeah.
It's like a bicycle kick.
This is like a disease. When the
Pump
Young
kick.
Bucks are inside a
Yeah.
match, everyone starts doing super kicks.
Yeah, I think that ref is going to do a
It's
super
contagious.
kick in a minute.
Don't tempt him. He'll do it.
They're contagious.
Yeah, and
Oh,
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 that was nice.
look, he.
I want to see them
He can
two.
land it so perfect.
Oh,
I want to
nice.
see Kenny Omega and Pac just have a fucking match of their own together.
They
I
have
do too.
before.
I know they have, but it
But that
never
was
gets old.
several years ago.
It never gets old. Like they're
It never
matches,
does get old. They are great.
They just need a one-on match by themselves.
they really do.
A retro wrestling
Ah.
revival.
Spiked him.
Get hold of Lee Johnny Snowden on Facebook. We'll get you guys booked, and we'll start working with you guys, man. We are great people to work with.
Yeah.
We love you. We love working with other podcasts.
And we're awesome.
We're awesome
right.
guys.
And we're great. And we're
We
awesome.
are very
And-
great. We are very special.
And just like the title of the show says, we are nice guys.
And
That's
we
right.
wear sparkly jackets every time we get a chance.
We are
Well,
so sparkly.
he wears a sparkly jacket.
I'm going to get me one.
That's right. Because it's contagious.
It's a sparkling jacket, but
Hey, we're gonna be
herpes
wearing
is
spark-
contagious too. But
We
you
are
don't want
wearing-
to start spreading
We
that
are
around.
wearing sparkly jackets.
Johnny
to
sneezes
AEW.
glitter. He skeets glitter.
Hey, yeah. We are all going to get sparkly jackets and wear them to AEW.
We are going to do that.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
Damn
I don't
straight.
recall signing that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
agreed to it a
Agreement.
couple of weeks ago.
Prove it. I want
Guess
video.
we'll-
I want
It's on
pornographic
video.
evidence.
I guess
It's
we have to
on
replace
video.
you with somebody
that's
that wears
fine.
Sparkman's
That's fine.
jacket.
We'll put a fucking Sparky Jack on this motherfucker and bring him
I want
in.
you to do a sign and plug in the podcast, John. When we go, I'll buy you the sign and the
All
markers.
right, I'll do
Let's say
it.
make you a big old sign.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm telling him
That
to
way
do.
we can
Put the
vote.
logo on there.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we're
we,
gonna
we
do.
probably need to get one made. Like, you're really.
We should, Andy.
Yeah.
And we got plenty of time.
Yeah, we will. We'll get
Got
one
December
made.
and January.
We'll get something
Oh,
like that made.
they're up 2-1,
Oh, they who the
but they're
They
on the
blew
board.
a 2-0 lead.
Oh, the elite won, didn't they?
Hey,
You called it.
Someone called it.
Yeah.
They blew a 2-0 lead.
Oh, Kirkpatrick said, and he sometimes wears a wig. Thank you, Kirkpatrick, for proving
Hey.
my point.
That is not a wig. It's inside his hat.
Yeah.
I just haven't brought out the hair yet.
Oh wow,
It
it's
is a
AEW's
wig,
over. We've been
everybody.
doing this thing for 2 hours now, guys.
Yeah,
Hey, I didn't even notice it.
What?
Because we've been having
We've been
something
on here
so
2
far
hours.
long.
We've been on the podcast 2 hours already.
Hey, that's what it's all about, having fun and enjoying each other's company.
Well, at this point, everybody knows. At this point of the wrestling in the podcast, I give everybody the last. Have everybody have a last word. So, who wants to go first?
I'll go
Sean, go
first
first.
this time. That'll be good. I want to thank Tyler Logan. Thank you, brother, for coming in. And as a fellow recovering addict myself, I do appreciate you. Keep walking your walk, man.
Thank you, buddy.
2 years. I'm going on 7 years. Different things we're addicted to, but an addict is an addict no matter what. But we can beat that stigma. Let's break that generational curse. Johnny, always, thanks for being here, brother. You did a good job getting all our guests in all the time. You are the booker of this show. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Andy, always, brother, thanks for having me on. Because like you said, this thing is, with what I'm going through a lot of times, coming on here doing the podcast is a great deal of therapy for me. It's actually a lot cheaper than actually going to therapy sometimes.
And much simpler.
But it's much simpler. Sometimes it just needs something to do with the guys to hang out.
Yeah, and fun.
Yeah. And everybody coming out to Bar.
Mama said.
Everybody come to Bar Brawl Awakening.
Yeah.
Bar Brawl Awakening this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
You'll see the Nice Guy Andy podcast crew there.
You'll see our
You
boy
see Chris
Tyler
Blade.
Logan.
Tyler Logan will be there.
Yeah.
Stay for the after party. It's more fun actually than the show. I will admit that. Sadly, don't tell them I said that.
The show is awesome, though.
But thanks, guys. Stay nice.
Go, Johnny.
I just want to say
That's enough.
thank you. You can't shut me up. Don't make me slap you with this. I just want to say thank you to everyone that tunes in. You've all been gracious to us, and we enjoy it. And we want to thank Tyler Logan for coming in, giving us time out of his day. And we'd love to get you back in one day, too.
Yeah.
Definitely got to.
It'd be nice to come back to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're
And-
part of the podcast now.
And I want to thank you, Andy,
Oh, yeah. Kiss my ass, please.
for being
He
cool.
said, kiss my ass, please.
It's his job. He paid to do
It's
that.
actually in his
I was
contract.
paid to do that.
Jason
You're a great
Wilkerson.
guy.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank you.
thank you, Sean, for being a great cousin.
Yeah.
Without you, I wouldn't have been able to see wrestling.
Sean's a hell of a guy when he's sleeping.
That's true.
Less miserable, too.
Hey, I got you back into independent wrestling. Even wrestling in general, going to see wrestling. Like you would watch it all the times on Raw, but you couldn't make it when they would come
Anyways,
to Rupp or anywhere else nearby. But I just got you up, took you to KEPW that night.
Look at you now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at you now.
With my stupid sparkly jacket.
Oh,
And
you
your-
let that
And
shit
my
go.
Brad-
stupid sparkly hat.
And that
You
duck
stop-
that's in your
my
Can you
pocket.
stop saying
Sparkly
stupid that way?
And my stupid fucking duck.
Nobody said Well, I never said it was a stupid duck. That's all you.
Tyler,
I
it's
like
you
that.
now. Go ahead.
I appreciate you
Okay,
guys
that's
having me
enough.
on the show. Appreciate all the fans tuning in and listening to us talk.
Shout out to your social medias and everything.
Yeah.
Follow
if
me
you
on
can.
Instagram. It's Tyler K2F Logan. Facebook, it's Tyler K2F Logan, and Twitter, Tyler K2F Logan. It's pretty simple. I keep it all the same.
Hell yeah.
But check me out on Triple Crown Wrestling, Ultimate Championship Wrestling, Generation Next Pro Wrestling, and yeah, it's nice being here with you guys.
Say thank you to your wife and your 6 kids.
And your baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it without them.
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick said, and your stupid wig.
Your stupid
Hey, the wig is great.
Hey, I want
You
to
a lie?
thank you, Tyler, for coming in and seeing us, man. We appreciate you. We've been looking at you for a long time and trying to get you into the podcast. And I know we had to reschedule a couple times, but things work out like they're supposed to.
Oh yeah.
I want to shout out Bar Brawl this week is going to be down in Cynthiana. Bar Brawl 5 Awakening. So go down there and check those guys out. Larry D and Max Sled is putting on the show down there. Everybody knows Max Sled's the real star down there. So guys, check out Max. They just dropped the podcast like yesterday, I think.
Max.
Season 2, episode 4. Hopefully they'll be having us on there at some point, or we'll be having those guys up here at some point. They're all busy. I want to thank Sean Johns for coming in and sharing everything about his life all the time, and helping me with my depression, and I help him with his depressions, and Johnny too. Johnny's always such a positive guy in my life, and so is Sean Johns, and
I try to be, man.
appreciate you, Sean. Johnny Lee. Johnny Lee helps me a lot. He's pretty much my personal assistant. Helps me out a lot. Sometimes I feel like he's a personal assistant, but he helps me big time. So yeah, guys, check out your local independent wrestling. Check out Bone Breaking Action's YouTube channel. Check out Bobby Blade's YouTube channel. Check out All About Wrestling podcast up in Pennsylvania. Is that where they're at? Pennsylvania? Philadelphia? Somewhere up there in Pennsylvania? Check out our new friends, Retro Wrestling Revival, Dad's World Order podcast. Check them out on YouTube, Instagram. Check
Wrestling
out
with Maverick. Check them out too.
Wrestling with Maverick.
If they ever decide to put out a show.
fucking do a podcast, buddy.
Anyways,
And we'll watch you. We'll come on. We'll support you. We'll talk shit about you if you want us to. Even if you don't want us to,
we're still talk shit about it.
Yeah, so check out those guys. Everybody that supports us, the Nice Guy Nation. We're all part of the Nice Guy Nation, and if you guys got a, I want to say something. Mike Woody, I wanted to talk about him earlier today. And Mike Woody, keep your head up, brother. And like I said before, keep on doing it for your family. If not doing it for yourself, do it for your family, your brother, your kids. Keep on keeping on, brother.
Best mask maker in Kentucky.
Yeah, make us a damn mask if you get bored. We'll take a mask from you. We'll buy you one.
Randy's still waiting on that mask.
And guys, if you got any friends out there that's suicidal or depression, reach out to them and try to help them out and try to get some help for them. And sometimes just saying, "Hey, man, love you, dude," or "Hey, I'm your friend," or keep your head up, or just reaching out to people's, and just do that for those guys. Want to shout out New South Wrestling. They're working on their new arena down there. Tony was live the other day showing us all what's going on down there. We're going to be part of that. Shout out to Adrian Alexander and his new promotion. He's going to be doing his thing soon. Chris Blade. Shout out to you, buddy. Keep slanging that thing. And
just remember, guys, men's mental health is very important.
Anybody's health is important.
Anybody's mental health, but especially men's, because men's get made fun of more than the women's do.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly my point.
Exactly.
When the person's quiet, usually, you need to say, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
Reach out to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And love you guys. And
if you're not having fun,
not getting none.
Damn Skippy.
Yeah. Johnny, keep that duck in your pocket.
I will keep this duck in
Keep it in your pants,
but don't
sir.
make me slap you with the duck.
Oh, all right.
Kind of kinky with violence. We don't do that here. That's good.
Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Get the have him sign the
Skullface Records.
Don't forget to let him sign the book.
Oh yeah.